What's up, guys? Jordan, the movie hero Anderson here. Welcome to a special episode, our 200th episode celebration for tournament fights. And this is a big one. This is something that we've worked long and hard towards, and we've put in a lot of time, a lot of hours, had some really long shows. I mean, our shows go anywhere from an hour and a half to we've had 5 hour shows before. So, I mean, they're rare, but they've happened. We're trying to keep them short, but yeah, I just wanted to just give a little shout out to everyone on this channel, and also just let you guys know like how much this channel and like all this means to me personally, and to a lot of people that are involved with it. It's something that just kind of gives me an escape. I mean, a little bit quickly about me is where I live now. It's a small town, and all my friends live elsewhere. So I have friends. I'm not saying that, but they're elsewhere. They're in other towns, other places. So this is a way for me to connect and kind of escape and like talk about our favorite things. We like to nerd out on movies and pop culture, TV, a little music from time to time, that kind of thing. So yeah, I just want to give a shout out to a few people also that have been huge in making this thing happen. First off, I wanted to mention Chris Scott, because he's been one of my best friends since high school, and he was one of the first ones to jump on this thing with me and to kind of start this with me. I started a little bit. There's some really rough stuff. If you look way at the very beginning, I was more akin to like John Campia and his channel, but I realized I didn't want to do that. And so I brought Chris on, and he helped me brainstorm some ideas. And his schedule's crazy, so we'd like to grab him and get him on the show when we can. But I mean, his schedule's always changing. But he was my first partner and helped me come up with a lot of ideas. So I thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Also, Austin Pez Howell, he's been huge. We started off just doing. I was looking for someone to do a Saturday Night Live show to just talk some SNL, and I still love it, SNL, but I mean, things evolve and things change and we grow, and we kind of moved out of that show. But now he's become my permanent co-host for pretty much everything, and like. Let's be real, like he's the on-screen talent. He is. And like I just do a lot of the behind the scenes. I try to have some funny things or entertaining things to say and do, but you can tell he's popular. A lot of channels are pulling him in all directions, wanting him on their shows and stuff. So I feel lucky that I got him on my show and to go on this ride with and co-host all these things with me. And then we got a couple other partners. We got Jacob Barber. He jumped on here shortly after that, and he's been helping us out with a lot of things. Especially, he's kind of our go-to for animation, for musicals, for all that kind of stuff. And he's great. I mean, he's evolved quite a bit from saying I haven't seen either one of these or I haven't seen this movie yet to seeing quite a few movies. So that's good. That's good. And then we also have Malcolm Lay. He's a partner in the channel. He also has his own channel, but he helps us make brackets. He helps us make graphics. He helps us with a lot of things, with some big ideas. And so he's been a huge help. And then we've had other guys that have been regulars on the channel. We got Richie Goodacre here. He's always fun to have. He brings a lot of the funny because he does stand-ups. Same with our other buddy, JPO, Jordan Owens. Those are some of our like main regulars. We got a couple other guys. We got like Wolfman that's here with us tonight. He's one of the newer ones with Ross. Him and his friend Ross are definitely regulars on here all the time. We got Steven Shepard is more of like the logical kind of our go-to action movie kind of guy. And then shout out to our Patreon members also. You know who you are. So if you subscribe to the Patreon, thank you so much. It really means a lot. And if I forgot anyone, I'm sorry. I apologize, but those are the people just I can think of off the top of my head. I'm just winging this here. But thank you so much. And I want to try to do this for as long as we possibly can. So it helps so much when you subscribe, when you share the video, when you subscribe to the Patreon. Like I want to do this for as long as I possibly can. The end goal is to maybe quit my day job and do this full time when we can make money on it. But for right now, we're YouTube. It makes it tough, but we're working on it. We're slowly building our audience. So yeah, but we're excited. We made it to 200 episodes. Not just 200 of tournament fights. It's not all of our shows together. That's just a tournament fight. So we've probably done at least like 500 episodes probably, or I don't know. I haven't even counted them, but something like that. So, but anyways, yeah. So we have a little tribute that that we're gonna get to it. Brian Nussbaum, he came up with this idea, and he was nice enough to help me pull clips, and then I kind of cleaned it up, did some of the editing. So it's a little long, but I promise you that's worth it. So stick with us and let's have some fun. So Austin, you want to go ahead and roll the clip? Hey guys, and welcome to the premiere episode of the brand new show here on the Movie Hero Network, Tournament Fights.
We're ready for Tournament Fights. How are you, Jordan Anderson? I'm so excited to be backstage here on Tournament Fights. So excited to bring in our special celebrity panelist. Jordan, good to see you, sir. It's been a little while. We've been on hiatus recently. How are you feeling, sir?
Right. I'm doing great. Yeah, just doing a little vacation here, just ready to get back into action. So yeah.
Fantabulous. Yeah, we should let the audience know. Me and Jordan took the wives out to Tavern on the Green for a little surf and turf last week. It was a lot of fun. Lots of whining and signing, all kinds of things. Fantabulous things you can do basically without going to jail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely a good time. Oh, yeah.
But enough of the funny business, Jordan. Should we bring in our grand lucky 4 contestants? Did we mess with Baywatch? So, you know what? Screw it. I'll vote for Beavis and Butthead this time.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead!
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Is that what you went for?
All right.
It beats John's.
Yes. Let's go. Yes. All right.
No, but I don't want to go to school. No.
We're finally gonna score.
We're gonna score. We're gonna buy a big screen TV.
It's ridiculously too early to put Dominion in the top 600.
Hey, I liked it that much.
Look, I don't doubt that you like it. Like, when it comes to my philosophy, it's like, give it some time to marinate.
Yeah, you gotta give full time to breathe, bro, and like rewatch and stuff. I understand you're high off your 40X thing, but like Jesus, man, like relax.
I'm trying to remember the shirt that the biggest giant guy like wears in Happy Gilmore. It's like some the
guns don't kill people. I kill people.
I kill people. Yeah.
Wow, what a great message to send in your movie.
Yeah, and then like he's like, and I'll be seeing you in the parking lot.
Hey, what are you gonna say? He's a Bond henchman. It's Jaws.
Yeah. It's Jaws.
It's Richard Keel. He's a Bond villain.
Richie?
Die Hard 2.
Oh man. Okay. Papa?
This is the first time we've actually been able to talk about Die Hard. And there's just something about watching Hans Gruber fall from whatever floor of Nakatomi Plaza that is, and just seeing the fear in his eyes that makes you be like, man, Die Hard, such an amazing movie. Die Hard. 1.
It's not Christmas until you see that.
Yeah.
It's not.
Austin?
And there's something truly amazing about tomorrow when Die Hard 2 makes the poll, because I'm going to vote for Die Hard 2 over Die Hard and seeing the fucking internet explode.
Well, Jacob, what do you think?
So I've never seen adaptation, but I can't stand Billy Madison. I do not get the love for that movie. I do not like it at all. So in this case, I'm gonna go with the movie I've never seen and go with adaptation.
All right. Well, Doyle rules.
Oh, Veronica Vaughn, so hot. Want to touch the hiney.
Touch the hiney.
As much as I love Billy Madison, I can quote it all day. Stay here as long as you can. And as much as it's, peeing your pants is cool, then consider me Miles Davis.
Jordan comes on. Welcome to Tournament Fights. Ready to vote on it. All right, the final Group versus Psycho.
What are we doing again?
We're going to have this person on, but unfortunately they passed away.
Damn kids, get off my lawn!
Off my day.
Unfortunately, Malcolm has passed away, and I forgot how to make brackets.
And half the panel fell asleep during the show, so we have to keep waking them up.
Wait, let me put my dentures in real quick.
Yeah.
We'll start.
Okay, all right. I know y'all Beavis and Butthead, but I swear to fucking, if y'all actually vote Beavis and Butthead over Marcel, I am like walking away. Okay?
Cool. They get ready to walk away.
Oh man.
Oh, nice pussy, Jordan.
Thank you. You scared it away. You scared it away.
Way to go. Like, wait a minute. My girlfriend's in the other room. Walk. And Oscar.
Ooh, what's to do here? Now, pig. Tie. Votes are on Richie. For a tie.
Come on, Richie, do the right thing.
Mortal Kombat movie. One.
We're gonna have Pig in the final four. Come on.
So
Let's be realistic here.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. Pig.
Let's go!
Oh,
Yeah.
One of us! One of us!
You're not a musical guy, Austin. Come on.
I like that music. I told you I like certain musicals. I like that one. I'm a Rick Moranis guy.
More than Scream?
Yeah, Scream is not my favorite franchise, Jordan. It's yours, not mine.
Well,
yeah, I could name 5 or 6 horror franchises.
you already
I
lost
like.
Scream 3 and Scream 4.
Yeah, sorry, it didn't win. Sorry. It's
Yeah,
won 2 tournaments recently.
I don't care how many tournaments that it's won.
Relax.
That word sucks. That means
Just-
I'm sorry. I hate
Jesus.
that.
You hate the Little Shop now? Now
fucking
you're just
hate
making
that
shit up.
movie.
Now you're just making it up because you literally just said you like it. You literally just said you liked it.
Yeah, it's someone's birthday here today, so I got me this hat that I literally have saved. You can't really see it. It's got Lion King. That's from the year 1994 when I had a Lion King birthday because parents save that kind of stuff. So I will start with the man of honor for his birthday, and happy birthday. Oh,
no.
it's your birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me. What's
Yeah.
the next movie? You'll see.
Hey, you guys remember when I said I'd tell you if my number 1 favorite movie of all time got knocked out?
Yeah.
My favorite movie of all time just got knocked out.
Oh.
Oh. Your favorite movie is a
Bye-bye,
musical?
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, it's surprising to me even. I don't know what it is about this movie.
Guys, are you gonna drink now?
I'm gonna keep drinking. This is gonna be a long night.
Well, who's my favorite movie of all time? But
What do you got? You got fucking Hello Dolly on this list? What the hell, right? You got some fucking Xanadu?
Yeah. Then I do Oklahoma.
Next matchup.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
You going?
And of course he's muted immediately. Steven, you silly goose.
Because Johnny Depp looks like a virgin in that movie. No thanks. 40-year-old virgin. Wolfman.
Let's come on, guys. Let's get it going. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Over the 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, come on, be real. Chip you up.
No, I think we're safe. It's up to you, Pedro. We're getting very right, so 40-year-old version.
I like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory more than 40-year-old virgin. So, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, 40-year-old virgin, and it goes to Wolf. Don't do it, man. It's not.
Yeah.
It does?
It's not on me. Jordan already had a tiebreaker.
yeah.
Back on Wolf. Yeah.
I like chaos. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my gosh. Well, next round we'll get it.
Oh yes.
You'll get it. Stamp it out.
If over Batman Begins, I might ban you from the show forever.
We started late. It's getting late on that, so.
Speaking of light, are you asleep, Wolf?
Oh yeah, he might be asleep.
Maybe.
Wolf.
He was yawning.
Oh,
Maybe he's tired.
Wolf.
Wake
He's
up.
pulling a JPO.
Gotta like a dog at it.
Pull a JPO. We'll bump
boy.
it out if you need to. We'll bump it back in. All right.
Should I get my air horn out and blow
Hey,
it in
Seepy.
the microphone like I did to JPO?
I don't have my. I'm not running the stream. I don't have my sound effects.
Wake up!
You might just.
Yeah, well, to wake up.
Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael.
Yeah, like the only other thing that I have. You blew it! I can do this. Watch. I do not care about the Queen either. I will never see it. I recognize Meryl Streep's talent, but her
It's not Meryl Streep. It's Helen.
Oh, it's even worse then for me than to forget that because they're two old ladies that look exactly the same. To me. But,
Hey, Malcolm, what do you think about Jackpot?
Yeah. What do you think?
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass. Whoa!
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. I just don't get why people love to see people hurting themselves. I've never really cared about Jackass at all. If people enjoy watching it, then I'm not going to say that you're wrong for liking it. But I just don't.
So Malcolm, you'll go first on this one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Hitman Agent 47, but Grandma's Boy is trash, so I'm going to go Hitman Agent 47.
What? What are you talking about? That makes 0 sense.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about?
It doesn't make any sense.
Are you high?
This is your hot take.
Ooh, hot take! Right off the bat with
What
the
we call
hot
them
take.
Yep, that's what we
Hot
like.
take,
It's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You're getting offside right now. Hey.
Then we'll move on. On the next one, we have
What?
Ed versus
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, right.
Wow. A movie
And
I
of course,
just
that's the movie
crapped
Ed.
all over in my baseball tear-raker fights that I had to watch. I didn't know you loved this movie so much, Chris. You know what? Actually, I got kind of hints. I mean, Jordan, you remember years ago he talked about how he wanted to do like a watch-along on the YouTube channel of this movie, so I'm not really that surprised. He loves the farty monkeys.
Oh, he was so high and all those fart jokes and everything, you know? Like,
Yeah, the burping, you know, the
Chris?
monkeys
Yeah.
eating ice cream and snorting it out their nose. Like, I mean,
Right, yeah.
you like what you like, bro.
Good time, but we'll start with Chris. I guess you're up for this one. So
yeah,
when are you gonna go with? Up next, we got Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, going up against Paddington. I wonder who's gonna
Fucking bear.
It is. That ham sandwich.
Chicken.
They're both mine, by the way.
Pass.
Oh, come
I
on.
don't like neither of these movies.
You like the last though.
I do, which is why if I wanted to, I wouldn't put either of these movies on.
Malcolm's probably going to say the same thing, isn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I also don't care about either of these movies. If I was to choose one of these movies to throw out a window at my neighbour's house, I'll probably pick Employee of the Month, so I'm going to go Employee of the Month.
All right, JPO. Tell us how much you love that fucking bear.
Yeah. Piercer. All right. Snowpiercer. I don't know what that's going to do in a New Zealand accent. Snowpiercer.
That's not New Zealand at all.
Yeah.
You sound like a New Yorker. No piercer.
No. Snowpiercer.
You
gotta have the inflection at the end. You gotta go Snowpiercer.
You
gotta do that.
No.
That sounds totally New Zealand to me.
I'm sorry, it's New Zealand.
On behalf of
sounds like it.
sorry.
Just scroll up just a tad, Malcolm. Scroll up just a tad. Okay. So everybody look at that. It's the same poster. No, it's not. It's the same poster.
Let's give Don Cheadle a guitar in it.
Just give him a guitar and it's the same poster.
They even have the same shoulder bag.
The shoulder bag, like it's the same damn thing. Somebody cheated on their homework. Somebody cheated on their homework that year.
Never get in here. It's 2014. This didn't come out till 2022.
It's a long story. Don't ask. I know.
Yeah, like part of the ladder series. It got enough votes to be here to see if it can contend.
Yeah, so for every year, 8 movies move on to the previous year. So from this tournament, 8 movies will make it to the 2013 tournament.
We'll see how long they can last. Next we have Reservoir
Dogs.
Which is the last unicorn. Look at another one, like kind of out of left field one.
That's
odd.
So,
yeah.
All right.
So
Chris is first on this one.
The last unicorn is awesome.
Mentioned maybe decade in a big tournament, so we'll have that, and then we're also going to be doing a podcast to go. You go.
Crossmaker. I'm awake. Don't worry, nothing.
Austin?
Yeah, it is a crime that Godfather's never really made it out of the first round. Like, yeah, we need to fix that, like Jordan said. But his actual favorite movie now is Godfather. There it is. Godfather. We have a winner.
So we got the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 versus the Sandlot.
Oh, okay.
Because, when she's trying to, overthrow the tyrannical government, fun for the whole family.
For the family. All those movies are.
When President Snow arranges that arena battle where they all murder each other, fun for the whole family.
Round 1, fight!
Welcome to Tournament Fight. It's no longer a clip. I assure you that we are live now and we are ready to get this thing going. So yeah, that was fun. We have some good times there. So it's fun going back through all those clips and pulling them and just reliving some moments. So if you'd like to see the whole entire cut, I'm gonna put it up on the channel probably in the next day or two, and you can watch the whole thing if you want to see it again. But but let's not waste any more time. Let's bring in our crew for tonight. So you know me, I'm Jordan the Movie Hero Anderson, and we'll bring in my co-host Austin Pevs Howell.
Yeah, a couple of things I forgot about there. The stream where I was drinking the entire time and was depressed, right. But I do remember when Wolf completely and utterly fell asleep. He'll have to explain himself when we bring him in. Yeah, I do remember that actually, and we were having a good time with that. So yes,
well, I tried to find the clip where JPO fell asleep multiple times, but that might have been on like a tier ranker because I couldn't find it, so I wanted to include that because he's done it too. So, we'll go ahead and bring in Chris Scott.
What's up, guys? So, kind of want to give a shout out to this is kind of a preemptive shout out as Zach Shear, who plays in the re-education of Molly Singer on Netflix.
Yeah.
He's watching our show right now.
Oh, he is? Oh, nice.
Like, dude, yeah, I'm gonna
What's
check
up,
it out.
Zach?
Yeah, and he said if he ever wanted to come on and do an interview with him or whatever, and once I kind of get my show going, then we'll definitely figure that out. But yeah.
Totally.
Dude,
love to have him on.
there were so many hilarious clips, dude, going back through those memories and stuff, man. It was so much fun. Yeah. It was a great trip down memory lane. Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorites is when Ross falls asleep and then JB3 wakes him up. He's like, oh, I'm here. Yeah, it's good stuff. But we also have joining us, we have Jacob Barber.
Hey.
What's up? What's going on? Jacob, wake up.
Oh, what? Oh. Yeah, no, I remember when I was 200.
Yeah, right. And we all know how much you love Billy Madison too, so I had to throw that.
I hope it goes against something like really, really good tonight.
Yeah.
Honestly, I made this bracket like a week ago, so I don't even remember what the matches are tonight. We'll see.
I want it to be first rounded. It's the only movie on the list I don't like.
Yeah. Well, we also have Richie Goodacre.
So who had Ed on their list? Was that fucking Chris?
No, that was okay. So that was a gag that that was Chris is 64, and then he only sent us 63, and then we were putting the bracket together. And so as a goof, we just threw Ed on there.
Oh,
and
that's what it was. Yes.
And then he rolled on it and never figured it out that we were just goofing on him.
So, he didn't realize it. He thought it was one of the
that's totally believable that he would have Ed.
Maybe I do like Ed.
like a few days before that, we had done the baseball tier ranker, and I watched Ed for that because I wanted to watch one bad thing from each sports movie. So I was crapping on Ed and like describing how bad it was. So we just threw it on there as a goof, and he like never realized it. So
Man, I love the highlighting of the last unicorn, the little circle.
yeah,
right. Because you had the last unicorn on your list, Chris, but we couldn't figure out who had it on there, and you wouldn't admit it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I love that movie.
Yeah. But last but certainly not least, we have Michael Wolfman, Wyndham. Hey.
What's going on, guys? Now I can't give you guys...
old sleepy McGillicuddy. What's going on, man?
So it's funny that you were, because sort of like how Austin does drink games on my channel, and how he refused to go back to watching the last 15 minutes of the Bye Bye Man stream he did because he doesn't remember the damn thing from it. And it's like me with that. I refused. I remember falling asleep, all waking me up, and all that stuff happened. I refused to go back to that because I didn't want to get the humiliation and be like, "Wait, what? Well, I don't even remember doing that." And then now I got to sit through the whole thing and get to watch it happen.
I like how I found a perfect segue to just mention that. I'm like, I need to mention it. He's asleep. So you're like, oh, speaking of,
and then also the other clip was I'm glad y'all included the troll I did of just getting Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Charlie
in the Chocolate Factory. We also had you getting pissed because Beavis and Butthead beat out Marcel the Shell or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, dude, you were so fucking livid.
I'm still pissed by that.
See, but Richie doesn't have a tattoo of Marcel the Shell, so
he could if he wanted to.
Not yet.
But,
he doesn't.
Not yet.
Not yet. Exactly. And also, I haven't done this in a while for you guys, but because it's your 200th episode, I'm not going to give you 200 actual wolf howls, but I will give you guys a full-on wolf howl for you guys since I'm the wolf man.
Right.
Oh, there's your 200.
Yeah. Good wolf howl. Nice. Thank you, Wolf.
Myself with socks on, but I got to get shoes as well.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, let's say we go ahead and jump into it. So, Austin, you want to break it down for anyone who might be watching for the first time? Maybe our friend Zach Shearer, he's tuning in. Want to know how it works? So,
yeah. So technically, this is still a part 3 of a 3-part series we did. So we got a half bracket tonight of 32. We took the Sweet 16 from part 1. All the 128 winners that we had, our first unique winners that we had on Tournament Fights. So all big time movies, except for a few select ones, Disaster Movie, Norbit, a couple of bad movie tournaments and whatnot. But we got the Sweet 16 from part 1, Sweet 16 from part 2 in the half bracket this evening. And we're gonna have some crazy matchups here, and definitely some tough ones and some all timers. We're gonna go up and down. Everybody get a chance to vote really quick. Again, I'm under a bit of a time crunch tonight, about 2 hours from now, so try to keep it relatively brief if you can. Stick to 30 seconds or so, but we'll still have fun. We'll see which ones make the Elite 8 tonight. That'll be in the poll, and which one becomes our kind of grand ultimate tournament fight champion, the best of the best. And that's kind of how it's going to work. So
what are they going to do? Answer the questions without you?
Yeah, right.
I know. I just, me. I'm prompt. I don't like to be late.
Yeah, right. Yeah, very prompt. He'll crack the whip on me if I'm late. So I know.
That's right. Well, Jordan, it is championship time. That means it's main event time. Let's get it going.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now,
time. Let's get it done. See what movies we got. So we're going to start out, scroll on over. We're going to start with The Matrix and Up in the Air. So we're going to start at the bottom with Wolfman. We'll rotate each time, but Wolfman, you are up first, sir. You're on the clock.
Damn. This is a hard one because Up in the Air is my favorite Jason Reitman film. I think it's incredible. The Matrix just blew me away. Just the visuals, what it was able to achieve, especially for the time it came out. And it has an anniversary this year, by the way, which is crazy.
Wow.
But man, they're both in my top 128, I believe. But I will say that The Matrix is a little higher in my top 128. So I'll say The Matrix, but it's both really close.
Yeah, sounds good. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, Up in the Air is great, and I'm glad it's getting some love here. tournament fights and sort of getting it. I mean, I like to think we're putting it back into the human consciousness. I don't know if our the show is that powerful, but fuck it, I'm going to pretend it is.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I do have to. Matrix is just like an all timer for me. It's like when I'm on my 128, it's one of my favorite movies. It's the first DVD I owned. So I got to go Matrix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds good. Jacob, what do you say?
Yeah, I think for this matchup, I just got to go based on the number of rewatches I've had, and I've actually only seen The Matrix the one time. I was very late to it, and I haven't gone back to it yet. Not because I didn't like it. I really liked it. It's so good. When you think about the time that it was made, the effects and everything are incredible. But I think Up in the Air is just. I think it's well written. I think it's well acted, and I go back to it quite often. At least. I think at least once every couple of years at least. I think it's really good. So I'm gonna go Up in the Air.
Yeah. Chris, what do you say?
So I do gotta say, I know I was late to watching Up in the Air. I know everyone mentioned this movie. I'm like, why? Then I watched it and I was like, this is a freaking awesome movie. It's a tight little film, but for me, I kind of go the other side. Jacob, for me, it's like I've seen Matrix probably way more times, and that's probably because I've done multiple rewatches of probably the trilogy, probably easy 100 times or more. The story's just phenomenal. The acting is phenomenal. The music, just God, the practical effects, the fighting, everything about this movie is just, it sets things off. It's a perfect film. So Matrix.
How many times have you watched the fourth one?
Twice.
Yeah.
Once in theaters. I don't hate it though, like everybody else does, Richard.
Yeah,
I
He said trilogy.
I forget that movie exists.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Austin, what do you
Well, I
got?
don't forget that the original Matrix exists because that movie's amazing. Yeah, both these are my 128. So it's no disrespect at all to Up in the Air. You guys know how much I love this movie. I've always advocated for it. I'm glad I finally won a tournament and it's represented here. But yeah, The Matrix, I was on with Ryan Permison doing the watching along the other day for the anniversary. My Regal's showing it in theaters in a couple of weeks for the anniversary, which is awesome. I'm going to happily go watch it again, and I can watch it over and over again. Yeah, it's just an all-timer, so I got to go Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah, like for me, I still don't really get like how much love Up in the Air gets. I mean, it's good. I mean, but with this particular community, it gets a lot of love. But I mean, The Matrix for me, it's an all-timer. Like it used to be my favorite movie of all time. It's a movie that means a lot to me, just because when I discovered it, it just like blew my mind. It kind of opened my mind up the way that like Neo gets his mind opened up, and I'm just kind of like makes you think of a lot of things. What if we're all just in a simulation, and there's some other real world out there, like whatever, and just like the action and the special effects are just blew my mind, and a lot of it still holds up. Not all of it, but I mean most of it does. So so I'll easily go The Matrix.
All right, so there we go. Let's move on to Matrix.
And yeah, I love that Regal is doing that. Like they're doing that with Green Mile this Wednesday.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of anniversary stuff, which again I predicted would happen because they need stuff in theaters right now. So that's what they're starting to do.
Awesome.
In Australia, they're showing a lot of like Disney stuff. They got The Emperor's New Groove and all that stuff coming out, Aladdin and stuff.
Yeah, they're showing Shawshank. They're showing The Notebook. They're showing The Matrix, Green Mile. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I went to Godfather Part 2, and when
I went to that as well. Yeah, it was great.
We speed this along. We're half an hour into the show. We've only gone through one.
Yeah, I know, guys. We got to move it along here. What's going on? No, we got The Lion King. It's Battle of '94 actually. So Lion King and Pulp Fiction. Richie.
Yeah. All right. I don't like how Jacob's like right next to me, and I might not put The Lion King.
It is what it is.
It's not fair. Can you like turn around? I don't want you looking at my screen.
Go ahead. He's gonna stare at you right now the whole time. We're just go ahead and just talk.
Creepily. Very creepily.
Well, I like The Lion King. It holds a special place in my heart, and it's really good. I like the music, even though I'm not a huge fan of musicals. But Pulp Fiction. However, Pulp Fiction is an all-time for me as well. It's one of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies. I came to it late. It was I saw it in the theater when theaters opened it back up here. It was a great theater experience. So for that, I'm going to troll you, and we're going to pretend to troll you, and I'm actually going to go Lion King. There you go.
Nope. Oh.
Oh, he swears
gonna
to
go
you. Like
Lion King.
he pulled
All
a
right,
Russo.
swerve, yeah.
He pulled a Vince Russo.
Whoa! I did not see that
Swerve,
coming.
swerve, brother.
You are no longer dead to me.
Whoa,
You're
Jacob.
very much alive to me. Yeah, no, this is no slight to Pulp Fiction, because Pulp Fiction is amazing, and if we were going based off just what's like the better made movie, I would go Pulp Fiction. But you got to vote with your heart, and you got to vote with your fate for your favorites, and it's the movie that's been with you for 30 years. And that's The Lion King. I've talked about just how much of a special movie this is to me, and just what it means to me personally. I just did a watch along with this over on Ryan Permison's channel, so you can go check that out. But no slight to Pulp Fiction, but just Lion King. It's my number 2. It's such a special movie to me. I've only voted against it once on Tournament Fights, and that was because it went up against my number 1. I'm not going to do it here. I love Pulp Fiction, but Lion King gets my vote.
Yeah.
All right, Chris.
I really, really like Pulp Fiction. However, I never thought I'd be saying however. I remember seeing Lion King in theaters with my cousins. They were younger. I was a little bit older. And I remember it was so much fun watching them with them. So much awesome music. Just a all-around amazing Disney movie. So actually, you know what? I never thought I'd be voting against Pulp Fiction, but I'm doing it. So, Lion King.
Oh, okay. Austin.
Yeah, no, these are both tough because Pulp Fiction was definitely seminal in my cinephile discovery. Obviously, kind of going down the Tarantino rabbit hole once I discovered that movie. But you know what, Jacob? You know what movie I've lived with longer and it's been a part of me since I was about 8 or 9 years old. Lion King. So,
even though it's full of
I thought you were actually going to make a joke and be like Pulp Fiction because I was
Pulp Fiction,
I
didn't know what a gimp was until I watched this movie. And I asked my mom. I said, "Hey, mommy, what's a gimp?"
Yeah, right.
And she had to have an awkward conversation with me, and it was a weird day. And
don't go and tell Rude.
Yeah,
Mommy, why is that lady putting flour in her nose? I don't understand that.
But Jacob, enjoy it while it lasts because Matrix is higher on my list. So enjoy it while it lasts. But
I didn't expect you to get out of this round.
So there you go.
So this is a win for me.
Mm-hmm.
I do love both these movies, and The Circle of Life is like an all-time classic when it comes to Disney songs. Like we once did Disney songs, and I can't remember which one won, but it might have been Circle of Life. I can't remember, but I know I voted for a pretty high. That's a song I'll just crank up and just like listen to all the time. But man, when I saw Pulp Fiction for the first time, like it was like one of those visceral like experiences where I'm like I'm just watching something truly special. Like I said it before, that it's like a master class in filmmaking, the way films should be made, and just the way that they do it out of order, but then like all connection. You're like, oh my gosh, like that's why this happens, and like that happened. You're like, wait a minute, he's dead, but now he's alive, because you figure out that they do it out of order, and like it's just really, really cool how they do it. So yeah, I'm just hard pressed to vote against Pulp Fiction because it just keeps moving up higher and higher every time I see it. So I think I got to go Pulp Fiction.
All right, Jacob, give him the stare. Give him the stare.
Don't do it. Don't do
Oh
it.
no! Shame. Shame.
But we still have Wolf, and he's a Tarantino guy, so come on.
Yeah, I am. Obviously, both of these are in my top 64, so no shame to Lion King, but Pulp Fiction is my number 4 favorite movie, period, of all time. Like, I adore this film. Quentin Tarantino is obviously my favorite director, favorite film writer. If I ever get a chance to interview him, then I'll be able to retire. Like, that is my dream goal in life, and I love him. And apparently there's a Alamo Drafthouse Theater that's doing an anniversary screening of this. And what's great about the Alamo Drafthouse Theater is they have a cheeseburger on the menu that's called a Royale with cheese. So I can watch that movie on April 7th and would eat a Royale with cheese. It's just very
awesome.
fun. But
That's cool.
So it's great. But no, I mean, The Lion King, yeah, it's iconic. The music is great. It's just stood the test of time. But Pulp Fiction is one I revisit over and over and over again. And even though The Lion King has been with me longer throughout my childhood, Pulp Fiction it exemplifies why I love movies, and that is Pulp Fiction for me. So,
all right. Well, Lion King, we'll move on, Jacob, but to Jordan and Wolf, we say
Shame.
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 Bad
Shame.
vampire.
Vampires.
I got an itchy, guys.
Nice.
How do you fuckers keep getting invited to Ryan Permson's channel? I'm available. Ryan, if you're watching,
you have to be available Sunday afternoons at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
You might not be awake.
I'm not awake, so yeah.
You're not awake. That's why.
The movie has to be your number 2 movie of all time.
I could do
or
it.
your number 1
I'm
movie
down.
of all time, like right now.
Oh, Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That clip freaks me out because I just realized the guy in the middle. I know. I've gigged with him. His name's Corey.
Anyway. Oh, really?
Okay.
That is cool.
Nice.
He's the Paschetti guy that they want to give him some Paschetti.
Mary Poppins and Catch Me If You Can is up next. Jacob.
Yeah, no, I really like Catch Me If You Can. I think DiCaprio, Tom Hanks are great. Christopher Walken is great. And everyone else who shows up, I think they all give really solid performances. But Mary Poppins is my number 1 of all time. Yes, it's changed since my original 64. Mary Poppins has claimed that top spot the more I've rewatched it. I just think it's incredible. The music is great. There's just so many fun sequences. The last time I rewatched it, I was supposed to be on Rankum for classic comedies, and I was like, I want to see just how much comedy is in Mary Poppins, and there was a lot more comedy. Like I realized I laughed a lot more. I'm sure I laughed just as much.
Do you love to laugh loud and long and clear?
I realized just how much more comedy was actually in this. It's actually really funny too. But yeah, no, Mary Poppins.
Yeah, Chris.
This is tough. I really like Mary Poppins, but Catch Me If You Can is just a phenomenal film. I mean, yeah, it's just it's incredible acting, incredible story, music, performances. I'm gonna have to go with Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah. Austin.
No, Catch Me If You Can, is arguably Spielberg's best movie of the 2000s. I think it's slowly, showing itself to that. I really love it, but I'm with Jacob. Like, Mary Poppins has been an all-timer since I was a kid. Wore out a bunch of VHS tapes of this movie. I used to have this movie memorized, and it's still like sort of a top 20 movie of all time for me. So I have to pretty easily go Mary Poppins.
Celebrating 60 years.
Yep.
Dang.
I'm right.
Yeah. Disney needs to get on that and build that 23 Cherry Lane, something like that, whatever the address.
17 Cherry Tree Lane.
Yeah. They were going to build that in Epcot. They even announced it at like D23, and then they haven't done it. So, yeah, but so Mary Poppins, when you look at it, it doesn't seem like a movie that I would normally be into. But there's just so many moments that just give me like the feels that just like I don't know, that it's just like you realize how well that it's made and how well that it's done. Chim Chim Cherie was one of the first songs I ever learned to play on the piano, so I can play that on the piano, and it's just like there's so many moments when you see a relationship with the kids and with the family, and even with the dad, and like when the dad marches to go get fired from the bank, and there's just like so many things. And then you have stuff for like the whole family. You got some hybrid animation for like little kids, and you got like a lot of fun stuff. So and Catch Me If You Can is great. There is some really cool stuff, but yeah, I think I got to go Mary Poppins here.
That is correct.
Yeah. Wolf.
So we have the biopic about Yondu versus what some people might consider the last truly great Steven Spielberg movie, depending on who you talk to. So this is tough. I think I'll lean Catch Me If You Can. I just was really impressed with that one a lot. I love Mary Poppins. I love the musical numbers. I love, everything about that. But Catch Me If You Can was just really, really special. So I'm gonna go with that one.
I knew there was something off about you.
It's a little, but Richie, what you say?
Yeah, who calls himself Wolfman? No.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, that's a cool name. All right.
I know.
Lon Chaney, he's the guy that calls himself Wolfman.
There you go.
I admit that's an awesome nickname.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really dig Catch Me If You Can because I forget that Steven Spielberg directed this because it feels more Scorsese vibe and I kind of dig it. But yeah, I also go Mary Poppins. I think Mary Poppins is it's great. It's one of the first movies I was introduced to as a kid growing up as well. So I'll go Mary Poppins. You're having a good tournament fight so far, Jacob.
So far.
Yeah.
so far. We'll see what happens.
The first round.
Next one, we got Snowpiercer and The Mummy up next. So we'll start with Chris.
Snowpiercer.
No.
The Snowpiercer is awesome, but The Mummy is great.
Nope. Don't even.
So I'm just been whisked away to New Zealand with Snowpiercer.
You have not been whisked away to New Zealand.
Anyways, sorry,
to some foreign country.
Lost all our New Zealand viewers.
You sound like you're doing like a really bad Christopher Walken impression or something.
The Mummy or Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
So Snowpiercer is a great movie, but it's not The Mummy. The Mummy's awesome.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, no, I respect Snowpiercer. It's a really innovative and cool movie, and I respect the filmmaking behind it. But yeah, Mummy's a top 10 movie of all time. One of the movies I've seen almost more than any other movie. Like this one's probably much like sort of Tremors and Aliens, probably in the several hundred times I've watched it range. So legitimately, and I love it to pieces. So I gotta get The Mummy, which is also celebrating an anniversary this year. We're also doing a watch along of that on Ryan's Purposes channel because of course we are. Because damn right I made sure it was. So much so that I sent him a DVD so to make sure we're gonna watch it. That's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, Stephen Sommers, the director of The Mummy, who went on to do Van Helsing after this.
Not directly after this.
No, not directly, but not too long, like 5 or 6 years. But
90s Stephen Sommers is good. 2000s is not as great.
Yeah. Versus Bong Joon-ho, or I always mispronounce it, but that's probably, I hope that's right.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, but
just don't try to do it in a New Zealand accent. You'll be all right.
Oh, where's he from? Is he from China? Should I try to do a Chinese accent?
No.
I will not do that.
No.
I don't want to get canceled, but I'll go with The Mummy slightly. They're both really close and really great, but I'll go with The Mummy. Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, turning 25 years old this year, so that's pretty cool.
Actually, I think he's from Korea. I'm like, that was my.
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was gonna vote for The Mummy anyways, but since we can vote for any reason, I watched your episodes and I'm gonna spite vote against Snowpiercer for beating my baby, my child, Return of the King. So I was like, you know what? It is not Return of the King. That was just insane to me. So I will vote The Mummy.
Yeah. Sounds good. Richie.
Pretty sure that's Peter Jackson's baby and child. I don't know. I don't remember seeing your name on the credits, but maybe I should.
I adopted it from him. We worked out something like.
Yeah. Wolfman's secretly rich and he owns the rights to Lord of the Rings. He just lives very modestly, like Hyman Roth in Godfather 2. You know, he just lives in a modest place.
Yeah,
he's got millions and millions of dollars in the bank. That's right.
So that Amazon Prime series, is that your fault?
Yeah.
No, that was before I got the rights. They made those and yeah.
You live modestly like a red man in groups. Have you ever seen that episode? It's funny. He had
a little apartment, like a dump.
Snowpiercer is great commentary and classes, and Mirion's great in the movie. It's probably one of Chris Evans' best performances. But yeah, The Mummy is one of my favorite movies as well. So I'm going The Mummy.
Yeah. Jacob.
Yeah, this is a little close because I was very late to Snowpiercer. I just watched it for the first time within the last couple of years, but I think it's really great. I think the train cars. I just love the way they're all designed. But yeah, no, it's The Mummy. It's been a classic for 25 years now, and I think it's going to continue to be. So yeah, I'll go with The Mummy.
All right, there we go, The Mummy. All right, scrolling down to Hot Shots Part 2 and Jurassic Park. So yeah, I'm up first. Yeah, again, all respect to Hot Shots Part 2. It was very surprising it made it this far, but hey, it's a very funny movie, very silly movie. But you're going up against an all-timer, like, you know, top 10, top 15, you know, another movie I have memorized from start to finish. So yeah, it's gotta be JP on this one. Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty clear. It's got to be Jurassic Park Part 2.
That would be the Lost World.
No, that would be the Lost World. That's like one of the worst ones.
No, I defend that movie. That movie's good.
Same here. I defend it, but
piece of garbage.
Yeah, but Hot Shots Part 2, like it's hard for me to decide if I like the first one or the second one because they're both pretty close. They're both pretty great, but yeah, Jurassic Park. That's my number 3 movie of all time, so it's got to be Jurassic Park. Wolf, what do you say?
So, I have a little confession to make. I've actually never seen any Hot Shots movie. However,
I thought you were going to say I've never seen Jurassic Park. This draft,
yeah.
No, I would never.
Me over the years, and
I would allow a permanent ban from the channel if I never have seen if I've never seen Jurassic Park. Okay, like that would just be insane. But no, I've never seen Hot Shots. However, that's what all the girls called me in high school. It was a hot shot.
Hot dude.
So
weird. Yeah, Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2. Yeah, that was my nickname in high school. All right. No, but
I don't believe
you.
Part Deuce.
I use that gif all the time too.
but Jurassic Park is one of the films that made me fall in love with cinema in general, and I just have so many fond memories of it. I've seen it in theaters countless times, and I've seen it at home countless times. It is a masterpiece in my top 25 movies of all time. So definitely Jurassic Park for sure.
Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Look, if I had a sense that something silly was going on, like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory situation, I wouldn't do this. But considering I kind of know where this is going, I will go Hot Shots Part 2 because it's my favorite comedy one of my favorite comedies of all time. But I do love Jurassic Park, and I'm hoping my vote doesn't count for much.
See, if Charlie and Chocolate Factory was going up against something of the caliber of Jurassic Park, I probably wouldn't have done that troll. But you know,
whatever.
Well, Jacob, what do you say?
So you're telling me I watched Hot Shots Part 2 today only for it to lose to Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
But on the positive, you got to watch Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah, no, this was the only movie on the list I hadn't seen. I didn't get to it by Friday, so I guess just the one upside of postponing till today was I was able to watch Hot Shots Part 2. I haven't seen the first one either, but I didn't feel lost at all. It kind of felt like a scary movie thing where you could just watch any one of them and it doesn't really matter. So no, I had a lot of fun with Hot Shots. I thought it was really funny. I'll definitely be going back and watching the first one, and then maybe even rewatching this one because it was really funny. But yeah, it's Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Chris, what do you say?
I love the Hot Shot movies, Part 1 and Part 2, but Jurassic Park is absolutely an all-timer for me. Like I've talked about in the series, definitely movies that have scared the shit out of me in theaters. So I got to go with Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched the movie.
And a hell of a poster that stood the test of time.
Oh,
you say, guys?
yeah.
The Hot Shots poster, yeah.
That was not bad either. I'll say that.
The chicken.
It's not as good as like Kong Skull Island, but it's still alright.
Yeah, right. but don't you love when you watch a movie for something and either the show doesn't happen or like it doesn't go that far? I watched Diamonds Are Forever, the James Bond movie, and then got held up at work and couldn't do my James Bond trivia. But I got to watch Diamonds Are Forever.
I mean, hey, welcome to my world. I feel like I always just have a first time watching this show just for it to be eliminated by like
that happens a lot.
Right.
Well, I sometimes in behind the scenes when I'm making the bracket and I'm doing the random matches and it's like something I haven't seen in in some show, and I'm just like, I would, but fuck, it's just gonna lose to this other movie.
Yeah,
so
right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So we got the Terminator and we got Meet the Parents. Jordan.
Yeah, like I'm a big Ben Stiller guy. Like I love Ben Stiller, even in just like little cameos and stuff. He's always great. Like he's probably one of my favorite like comedy actors. But I mean, the Terminator is the Terminator, and it's just like one of the best action movies of all time. And I like that it's kind of got a slightly different vibe than the second one. Like it kind of like skews more horror and like got some more like scary elements to it. And yeah, so I'll go with the Terminator.
Another 80s poster, much like Die Hard, that has a plot synopsis on the front of it. In the year of darkness, 2029, the rulers of this planet devised the ultimate plan. They would reshape the future by changing the past. The plan required something that felt no pity, no pain, no fear, something unstoppable. They created the Terminator.
Ugh.
Well done.
To meet the parents, then forget it. No.
I need that voice to narrate my life now. Austin.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
Story. I used to do a series for my ex because she liked falling asleep to my voice called "Story Time with Pez." No joke. And,
nice.
I would just
Like
read
you a bedtime story.
Yeah. It's like how there's a podcast where you can just get some famous actor to just read like stories and shit. Like, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is Samuel L. Jackson reading that book called "Go the Fuck to Sleep."
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah. It's so good.
I prefer Gilbert Godfrey reading 50 Shades of Grey. That's the best.
Yeah. It makes it creepy. But Wolf, what are you gonna go?
So first off, Jordan, I'm disappointed. You gave us your poor attempt at a New Zealand accent, but you're not going to give us a poor attempt at an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent.
No.
Schwarzenegger, get to the chopper. Come with me if you want to live.
Okay. What did I start there? Meet the Parents is fun, but no, it's no Terminator. Terminator is just an iconic classic. But what I really want to see is the crossover movie called Meet the Terminator. That's what I want to.
I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Yeah. I've got the nipples.
Are they real nipples though?
Would you milk me? Can you milk me all the way to the chopper?
Would milk come out of those?
Yeah.
It is organic skin over metal endoskeleton, and it does bleed and sweat and whatnot. So maybe.
Wait, no. Is that milk though, or is that? I don't even want to think of it.
It's like the liquid mercury that he turns into.
It's like the liquid that comes out of Bishop and Aliens when you cut his finger.
Yeah. It's
great,
but
as long as it's nutritious.
Yeah. I mean, like 2029 is like 5 years away. I can get prepared. It's okay.
It's okay. We're already past Judgment Day. That's just when they send the Terminator back after Judgment Day, so we're fine.
All right. Meet the Parents is fun. I like it a lot. I'll go Terminator. I feel like it sort of gets underrated because of Terminator 2, but the Terminator is really good. Yeah, more of a horror movie, but I really enjoy it, so I'll go with the Terminator.
Yeah. Jacob.
Yeah, I mentioned it on the first episode. Meet the Parents I think it's fine. I think there's some good moments, especially hey, I've got nipples, Greg, can you milk me? That's pretty much the only thing I remember from the movie, because I think it's the only thing that's worth remembering from the movie. But yeah, no, the Terminator is a classic. It's great. I know Malcolm's doing top 12 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and I really want to see both Terminator movies make it, because I think it's the one time where you don't have to screw your one per franchise rule. They both deserve to be there.
Yeah.
I've always had that rule.
Yeah, Terminator 3.
They both can be there, yeah.
No, I said the first two.
And Terminator
2. But Chris.
I I didn't like Meet the Parents. I think it's just all right. I don't think it's the best one in the series. I like the other ones probably after this, but yeah, I can definitely vote against the Terminator. The Terminator is absolutely awesome, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Oh, I tried to quote Ben Stiller on an airplane, and they almost kicked me off. I said, "Bomb, bomb, 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 bomb," and they're like, "Get out of here! You're out of here."
Probably not a smart idea. Overall.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Did they take you in a little room?
Yeah.
Yeah, they took you away, and Ron Burgundy.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Yeah,
Really?
movie.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad Terminator's getting some love on here because I've always advocated for it. I think it's great. I also, if I had to choose one or the other, it's no disrespect to T2. I picked Terminator because I love the slasher vibes of it. It's really great, and I just love Michael Biehn's character as well. So I'll also go Terminator, make it actually a clean sweep here. So there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Got the Dark Knight and Wind River. Yeah. Back down to Wolfman.
Damn, why are you doing this to me? Because like Wind River is a film that gets so underappreciated. Like that film is phenomenal. Like that was one of the best movies of that year. It completely blew me away. And it's depressing as all hell. Like I've only seen it a few times. Like it's hard to watch. But it's so good. And Jeremy Renner is fantastic. Elizabeth Olsen's fantastic. Just but The Dark Knight, there's a reason why some people have this as like their number one comic book movie of all time. But you know what? Just because I know where it's gonna go, I want to show some love to Wind River. So there we go.
Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, this is. I've only seen Wind River once. I really enjoyed it, but I need to give it a rewatch. The Dark Knight, though, I still think it's one of the best Batman films we've ever had. I think it's probably come up once on fights more than any one thing. We'd have to check that, but I feel like it's in contention. But
it's either Dark Knight or T2. T2 comes up a lot, also.
But I mean, for good reason. It's just phenomenal. Even if you take Heath Ledger's performance out of it, it's still a fucking great film. I have to go Dark Knight here.
Yeah. Jacob.
Yeah, this is a tough one because I absolutely love Wind River. I was over the moon when it finally won a tournament because I just absolutely love this film. I think the fact that Elizabeth Olsen wasn't nominated is a shame to me. Yeah, I was in the battleground and we had to argue what was the best female performance of 2017, and I picked Wind River like easily. It wasn't even a debate. It was the only question that I answered right away. Like I had no doubt in my mind. The Dark Knight is great. Obviously, it's regarded as one of the best comic book films ever, and for good reason. But I am going to go Wind River slightly. I just
Sure, because I can do what I want.
Because
Chris.
So I was very late to Wind River, but I remember you talking about it, Wolf, and I think I might have even messaged you after I saw the fucking movie, and I'm like, what the hell? The movie was amazing. I mean, The Dark Knight is a classic. It's like nobody's worthy of anything with that movie, but Wind River is just incredible performances. It's a cinematic masterpiece. I know it's a tight little movie, but it's awesome. And it's hard to watch. And I'm going to go with Wind River here, actually. Yeah.
Austin.
This one, I got to go with just the one I've lived with more and kind of studied and really appreciated kind of the quality of it. I just have to go with Dark Knight. I've seen Wind River twice. It's a very, very good movie. And I'm happy it's here, as a tournament winner. But just got to go with Dark Knight.
Yeah. Man. This is like ridiculously tough. It's like, because, I mean, you think of Elizabeth Olsen's performance in Wind River and kind of Jeremy Renner, but you think of Heath Ledger's performance in The Dark Knight, just like he just got it down, like pat, like to like even all the little nuances. He's licking his lips and like I'm like doing the why so serious, like getting the little even the voice inflection things down, and like
now this time in New Zealand.
Yeah. Why so serious?
What was that?
Why?
Oh my god! No, okay. Just
That was a little off. I'll admit that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was a little off, but the other one was fine.
Yeah.
just a little, just a little.
We're just getting clips ready for the next
celebration
episode.
Why so serious?
Is that like Taika Waititi as Joker? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, but anyway, it's fun to but man, I think I got to give it to The Dark Knight. Yeah, I mean they're both awesome, but yeah, Dark Knight.
All right. First tie of the night, we start down at the bottom with Wolfman.
So, I guess I am going to say The Dark Knight is a very rare example of where I give a movie a 5 out of 5 that I actually have some big glaring flaws with. Like, for example, Maggie Gyllenhaal. Maggie Gyllenhaal, I do not like as Rachel. I just don't like her in that movie as Rachel. And then there's like a couple other small nitpicks. Wind River, like I have to nitpick to really find like issues. I love that movie. So guess what? I'm putting through Wind River. There you go. Call it an upset.
All right.
You believe that?
The Thing and Harold and Kumar. Richie.
You are not allowed in New Zealand, and you'll barely be allowed in Australia.
They've revoked your membership already.
You'll barely be allowed in Australia. There's nothing.
Yeah.
The Thing. This is tough, actually. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle is just a great sort of buddy comedy. I think it's better than it has sort of any right to be. It's really good. It's ridiculous, but ridiculously fun. Great one night movie. The Thing, one of the best remakes of all time, one of the best horror movies. I actually came to it late, but yeah, I saw the hype. It's tougher than you'd think, but I'm gonna go to The Thing.
Yeah. Jacob.
Yeah, this one's not tough for me at all, actually.
Okay.
The biggest thing I like about Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle is that it's properly titled because the movie is about them going to White Castle. So, I mean, I appreciate that. But there's just, I mean, I liked it when I was younger, but the comedy, I don't know if it might just be me. And that's fine. But the humor just now, I don't like it as much. But The Thing is considered a classic and a masterpiece for a reason. So I'll go with The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unlike Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, which he's not home,
right.
is he?
He knows exactly where he is. He's not home. He's not alone.
Yeah.
But he is in New York.
He's not really lost.
That, right?
Yeah.
But he makes it back to the hotel every single night.
Yeah. But Chris, what do you say?
This is actually kind of hard because I love Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I mean, I think I like him better as the series goes on. So, I mean, and just The Thing, it's just a phenomenal movie. I'm going to go with The Thing here.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, no, I really like Harold and Kumar as well. I enjoy a good One Crazy Night movie. There's a reason it won that tournament because I think it definitely deserves so. But yeah, The Thing is absolutely incredible. Love good paranoia horror. And by the way, if you guys ever get a chance to see it on the big screen, jump all over it because it's phenomenal. I've been lucky enough to see it twice on the big screen, and boy, does that movie play like to this day. It's great. So I'll go with The Thing.
Yeah, I just want to see the crossover where it's Neil Patrick Harris tripping balls on X and he runs into the Thing and freaks out. But
I will admit, Neil Patrick Harris is a good part of the movie. I do like that.
He's probably the best thing about it for me. But yeah, it's got to be The Thing. The Thing is just an all-timer, like greatest horror movie. Just like, and also one of the most original and just like, just unique. So yeah, I'll go The Thing.
Wolf.
Wolf.
Yeah, anyone who knows me knows that The Thing is my number one favorite horror movie of all time, period, point blank, end of sentence. It is a masterpiece, in my opinion. It's John Carpenter's masterpiece. This is just, I love everything about it. The atmosphere, the score might be my favorite horror score. Like I even prefer it to Halloween. It's just so haunting to me, and I just like and Ennio Morricone is already my favorite composer. So, but it's like it's just such a phenomenal movie all around. The performances, the ending of this movie is excellent. There's even a PS2 game that apparently tells you what happened at the end. It's kind of interesting.
Really, I didn't know that.
It tells you like who was the thing or something like that. I think so.
Wow,
and such and all that stuff. Like it actually is a story-based thing game or something that came out. But Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. It's a fun comedy, but it's not The Thing. I mean, The Thing is just iconic through and through. So that one I'll put there.
All right, so there we go. All right, let's jump to the other side. Get this done and see what else we got. Still got some high all-timers coming up. So we'll start with The Raid and Top Gun Maverick. So we'll start with Jacob here.
Yeah, and again, this is the one where I'm going to go to just how much I've rewatched the movie. I've seen Top Gun Maverick the one time, and it's great. It's fantastic. But I've seen The Raid quite a few times. I think it's action-packed from beginning to end. Some of the best fight choreography I think that has ever been put to screen. So I'll go with The Raid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chris.
I like The Raid Redemption a lot, and I want to get it on 4K. But Top Gun Maverick is just amazing. I will never forget seeing it in 4DX experience.
That was insane.
I know. I saw it too. I'm laughing off of the Jurassic Park Dominion, where you guys are all like, dude, you need to calm down. The hype is real for that shit. Yeah.
The difference is one of those is a good movie.
In 4DX.
Phenomenal movie.
Trust me, if y'all heard my thoughts on Dune Part 2, y'all would be the same way. You're like, hey, Jake, it's like not even out yet. Calm down.
I still was early.
No, you guys don't understand. Dune Part 2 is a masterpiece. You have to put it. It'll be in your top 100 immediately.
I was like, I was saying stuff like potentially the best sci-fi movie of the 21st century. All that type of stuff. So I was like,
I saw your out of the theater reaction.
Really,
So.
Yeah, it was like,
but Austin.
No, Top Gun Maverick's great. Yeah, it was my favorite movie of that year. And much respect to it. But I've watched The Raid a whole bunch of times. I just think it's so impeccably done. I just appreciate this movie. Again, it's what I also love about, the John Wick movies. They pull back the camera. They let the performers do the choreography. It looks brutal. It looks amazing. And then you have really talented people just doing what they do best. And you can tell what's going on. They don't shake the camera all over the place. And you get amazing fights, which is what I appreciate with these great performers. So, I got to go with The Raid.
Yeah, it's not like, I think it's like either the second or maybe even third Born Identity movies where they shake the camera everywhere.
I'll give you an example. If you want to see how not to use Iko Uwais from The Raid, there's a movie called Mile 22 with Mark Wahlberg, and they cast him in that, and they give him a fight scene. They give him a fight scene, and they shake the camera constantly during his fight scenes. You can't tell a single thing that's going on. It's a horrible way to use him. Yeah, it's a disgrace. So
it is.
Just watch the Raid movies where they let him be an amazing performer.
Yeah. I mean, this one's really close because Top Gun Maverick was awesome. I saw it twice in theaters, but because I saw it once in 4DX, and it probably is hands down my favorite 4DX experience to this day. It was just like they got the machine guns going on. I think there was I want to say there was a part where there was snow, but I can't remember. That could have been a different movie. But
that was Dominion.
There was a scene. I thought it was in the scene where there was snow on the ground. And they had that whole snow scene. I think they blew out the little snow at one point.
They do that, and then like when the machine guns hit, they have things that make it feel like they're whizzing past your head, and then they have things that like hit your ankles. Like all that stuff is really cool. But yeah, The Raid is just something special when it comes to action. Like it's just like some of the best fight choreography I've ever seen, and it's really good, and it's wild. Like it just like does not stop. They're going floor to floor, and they're busting through doors into like one fight after the next, and it's just brutal. So I think I got to go with The Raid. Yeah, but Wolfman, what do you say?
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick may be my favorite 40S experience too. It goes back and forth between that and the first Dune when I watched that in 40S because Dune Part 1, like the part where they're like spitting each other and gritting it, like the water dripped down on you.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
So they did like some interesting kind of fun stuff with Dune Part 1, but no, the Top Gun Maverick though, like that made me nauseous. Like coming out of the theater, I was like, it was a good nauseous, but I was like about to throw. I felt like I was about to throw up. I needed to go to the bathroom for a bit. I was like, oh my god, that was intense. But yeah, it's a great movie. It is a great movie. However, I do feel it was sort of like that year had some of those films, I believe, if that were just a little like, okay, are we really saying like best picture of the year, or is that, I don't know, like, but over and like all these other Oscar kind of stuff, people saying like, oh, Tom Cruise was snubbed of an Oscar nomination. He's Tom Cruise in the movie. Like, come on, guys. He's not giving like an Oscar level performance here. But the Raid Redemption though is really great as well. Both of these are really, really great movies. But the Raid to me just stands more as just like really iconic because I'll always like think of just how those action scenes completely blew me away. So yeah, I'll go the Raid.
And I was going to mention too, when I saw Top Gun in 40X, I saw it with my mom after she had a few drinks, and like I was like looking at, I'm over at her like wondering why she kept laughing, and she's like, I don't know what's happening, Jordan, what's going on? But when it's like shooting all the machine guns and the whole thing's shaking, because it was her first experience ever doing that. She was like, I don't know what this is, but this is awesome. It's just funny. So, yeah, pretty. But
I love my
yeah.
I got around to. I wish I did the 40X experience, but yeah, I got around to like Top Gun Maverick like recently. It was on Netflix. It just dropped on Netflix here. So yeah, but yeah, it's really really good. Yeah, and I'm not really a huge fan of the first one, so it's really good. But yeah, I again probably following the crowd here, but go with the one I've seen more, which is the Raid Redemption, and yeah, great choreography. Yeah, just my style of action, and yeah. So yeah, the Raid.
All right. At the Raid, got Avengers Endgame and Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. So start with Chris.
This is tough. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. Austin.
Well, mark it down in your logs, folks. It'll be one of the few times I vote for Lord of the Rings. So, yeah, because I mean, if I had to pick, my favorite out of the trilogy, like it's the Two Towers, because it just has that pretty epic action scene at the end that's pretty great. And I've had my nitpicks with Endgame. I don't think it's aging very well. But I'll go with the Two Towers here.
Man, like, I was gonna consult my top 128, but I'm in the midst of setting up for trivia, and I'm using the website in a way to help pull clips, and I don't want to mess up where I'm at, because we've got a trivia match I'm working on for Wednesday, so I can't consult my list, but that's all right. Sometimes you just go with your gut, because I know these are both in my top 10 of all time. But Lord of the Rings is my favorite of the trilogy. I just think that it's like so epic and just like has the speech from Sam, and it just the best one from Sam, and just like every character gets a great moment to shine. And yeah, like I heard you can go to New Zealand, and like not only can you go to Hobbiton, but you can go to like with that like Isengard, and like see where they actually had the tower there, but there's no tower there, I don't think, but just where they had it. But yeah, so I'll go with the Two Towers. Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, it is a dream of mine for sure to go to New Zealand to visit.
And you'll hear great New Zealand. You'll hear the authentic New Zealand accents too.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll try and like mimic them to their face over there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, they'll really appreciate that. They'll appreciate that.
I'd appreciate that. Big,
that's like That's like walking right into. That's why it's like you get to Australia and the first thing you say to the person at the airport is, "Well, g'day, mate. Let's put another strip on the barbie."
Yeah, right.
Like you want to get punched in the face immediately as soon as you step off the plane. Yeah, go right ahead.
Let's not.
No.
We're like, have you guys seen What We Do in the Shadows?
That sounded like a Valley girl trying to say, have you guys seen What We Do in the Shadows? Oh my
Gag me with a
God.
spoon.
You gotta listen to the little nuances, man. It's all about the little nuances.
You're so grody when you do that. Ew.
Yeah. Wolf,
yeah, y'all know me. Avengers Endgame, yeah, that was a monumental moment in cinema, and people loved it. Just the way the MCU is going right now, they're kind of ruining this movie if they're doing some of the stuff that's rumored to happen. Like, I don't know. It's just like I'm really not happy with the MCU right now. However, and Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Yeah, I mean, I got to say, I cheat. I combine that trilogy to be my favorite movie of all time because it's all like, if I watch one, I have to watch the other, and I have to watch the other. It's like I do a marathon now, 3 days of it. Like it's like a thing of like it's all one story for me in a way, and this movie is just an absolute it is truly the definition of an epic. It took what made the first one excellent and even did some things better with it, and it was I gotta vote my baby Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. Let's go. Since Return of the King isn't on here, I'll because it got voted out by Snowpiercer, I'll go Lord of the Rings, Two Towers.
You got a lot of babies.
You got a lot of babies.
Fire,
Richie. Yeah.
You know, like anyway, I don't mind Avengers Endgame, but yeah, I've said it before. More Infinity War guy, but Lord of the Rings 2000 is also my favorite of the trilogy. It's great, and also if you never played the PlayStation game, it's one of the best PlayStation games. Like,
that poster is from the PlayStation game, Richie. That's what.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best movie tie-ins games I've played.
For real?
Yeah.
The Return of the King one is one too.
Yeah, that game's fucking great. So yeah, I'll go Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Yeah. Jacob.
Yeah, I enjoy both these movies. I think both of them are really, really good. But I think in comparison to the franchise that they're a part of, I think I would go to Lord of the Rings before I would go to Endgame. So I'll go with The Two Towers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Lord of the Rings guy, but I also that Shadow of Mordor game fucking rules. That game's awesome too.
Yeah, that game's awesome too.
Come on, why aren't you talking about Gollum?
That was weird.
That broken game.
Yeah, that broken ass unfinished game. The Social Network and Shopping Mall.
Oh my God, Shopping Mall! I totally forgot that was in the championship.
Yeah, it somehow made it all the way here as well. So
had an easy path.
Yeah,
one of the top 32 movies ever in the
ever on tournament fights. That's right.
No.
I'm up first, and look, I love chopping Mall to pieces. Obviously, it despite some anarchy, one of my parts of my 128. So that was all fun and games and a good time. But goddamn it, is Social Network one of the masterpieces of the 2010s? Like I've watched that movie so many damn times, analyzed it up and down. It's become my favorite feature, so I gotta go Social Network.
Yeah, still can't get over Barbara Crampton's face looking like she's been injected with Botox and shocked with some kind of like shocking node things or something. If you look up the cast, that like some of those women look like that now. They didn't look like that during the movie. They look great, but the Social Network though, it just like way better than it has any right to be. Like I just think that it's just so good. Like the writing's on point. Like some of the acting, there's like great performances. I mean, they made Justin Timberlake look like he's given like an Oscar-worthy performance. That's how good it was. So I'll go with the Social Network. Wolf.
Yeah, I did it for Chocolate Factory. I wanted to try and troll and do a chopping mall, like chopping mall sweep, try to do something like that here, but I don't think I can do that against the Social Network. This movie is just too good, and it should have won Best Picture. Black Swan should have won Best Picture, but it should have been also a contender to win Best Picture over King's Speech, in my opinion. Like it's just ridiculous that won, and Jesse Eisenberg should have won, in my opinion, that year. Like it was just such a phenomenal movie, and yeah, the fact Andrew Garfield wasn't nominated was a travesty. And when he was like the standout performance, the script, it's one of my favorite screenplays ever. It's from Aaron Sorkin. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, their score that they did here, it's so subtle but very layered. And yeah, then it also has a great cameo from Dakota Johnson. So there you go. So Social Network is phenomenal and one of David Fincher's best movies. Chopping Mall, it's really, really fun. Not gonna lie, it's a fun guilty pleasure, but it ain't the Social Network. So I'm saying Social Network.
If you look at pictures of Aaron Sorkin, I was just doing that. He looks surprisingly a lot like Elton John. It's like really weird. I don't know. It's kind of strange. But anyways, Richie.
It's not you, Bernie. I guess I'm just not used to being chased in the mall by killer robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Chopping Mall for a podcast I used to do. It's great. I love it.
It's fun.
Have a nice day. It was like it looks like something from like BattleBots. It like had sex with like a Dalek from Doctor Who. I have to cut. Even if there's part of me that wants to do Anarchy, if I have to go Social Network. It's a phenomenal film. Yeah, one of the best writing, in a film I've seen in a long time. Aaron Sorkin, brilliant writer. And everything about it works. So I think Justin Timberlake's just giving a good performance. I don't think. Obviously. Props to David Fincher for getting that out of him, but I just think there's a good actor there. I think he started. He is a good. He did start doing acting for being a singer. I think he is a good actor as well as a singer. So Social Network.
Yeah, Jacob. He said.
I never understood why Clark Kent felt the need to hitchhike in Man of Steel. Just fly.
Yeah.
What do you?
Well, he didn't know his powers yet.
I'm sure he.
No, he does, because in the scene right before that, he puts the truck on the light post.
He didn't know he could fly.
But he wants to act normal,
like
Kevin Costner tells him to do. like don't show your powers.
No, but I'm pretty sure he could run for like 800 miles and not get tired. Chopping Mall is fun, but I think the Social Network it's better in every way. The writing, the performances, the direction, and it won my 128 championship. So if I didn't vote for it in the first round, I feel like I would be betraying this movie. So I will go with the Social Network.
Yeah, Chris.
So I have made no surprise about not liking this movie on previous shows that we've done, and I know it'll be the dissenting vote on this. I remember seeing it in theaters, and I don't know why I didn't like it at the time, but I didn't like it at all. And I know I'm long overdue for a rewatch because the last time I watched it was in theaters.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm gonna have to go to Shopping Mall. So at this point, I just need to buy it because it's not streaming on anything. So I need to buy a copy of it so I can rewatch it.
Chopping Mall or Social Network?
No, Social Network.
Oh, I was going to say Chopping Mall's on every streaming service on the planet for free.
Which, by the way, I just thought of this in my head. I don't know if anyone would buy it, but like, you know how they're doing all those horror games now? Like Killer Clowns from Outer Space is coming out. They did like Friday the 13th. Like, wouldn't it be fun if you could play as the robots or as the survivors and you're in a mall and it's like a Chopping Mall video game? Like they made a Chopping Mall video.
That'd be fun, actually. Like I'd
you got to make it to the gun store in the mall and arm yourselves.
Yeah, right. You got to go have sex in the mattress store, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Back to the Future and Spider-Man 2 is next.
George. Oh man, I'm up first. Oh, it's like two of my favorite franchises. I just think the one that's more rewatchable for me that I go back to more has got to be Back to the Future. I'm pretty sure I have it ranked higher, but Spider-Man 2 is like, I know it's at least in my top 30, but I haven't consulted my list, but it's close to that. And Back to the Future got to be top 20, so I'll go Back to the Future. But Wolf, what do you say?
Oh man, yeah, this is the hardest one for me so far, because both of these are phenomenal. Both of these I grew up with. Back to the Future is excellent. One of my favorite movies of all time. Spider-Man 2 is, to this day, it's not the greatest comic book movie ever made, but it's the greatest superhero movie ever made, in my opinion, because it's literally a superhero movie about what it means to be a superhero and all that kind of stuff. So to me, it's the greatest superhero movie ever made. And like, man, so this is a tough one, and just maybe just because, like, literally, Tobey Maguire was my Spider-Man. Like, I would, because of watching Spider-Man 2 and the original Spider-Man so many times, I would like dress up in a muscle suit as Spider-Man. You could never get me out of that thing as a kid. I was like wanting to be Spider-Man. I jumped off a coffee table and hurt myself as a kid. You know, I did all that kind of stuff. I always wanted to be Spider-Man, and so it was one of those kind of situations. So it's had such a emotional connection to me personally. So because of that, I'll go with Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Richie,
would you kiss Tobey Maguire upside down in the rain?
Yes. No, I'd kiss Kirsten Dunst outside in the rain. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Back to the Future, but Spider-Man 2 is my favorite comic book movie. I adore everything about it. Tobey Maguire's a great Spider-Man, but I just think everything. I think everything works here. The story. I think Doc Ock's one of the best villains. I love the choreography, and I love it. I think it still holds up to this day. So Spider-Man 2.
Recap the votes for me real quick. I'm sorry, I had to step away for a second. Jordan, what'd you vote for?
Voted for Back to the Future.
And Wolf, what'd you vote for?
Spider-Man 2.
Okay, and Richie's voting for Spider-Man 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say that me and Kristen Dunst actually have the same birthday, so we can make out upside down on our birthday.
Hey, so you should be voting for Spider-Man 2 if y'all have the same birthday.
Yeah. And if you do that in the rain, you're gonna feel like you're waterboarding. That's a bad idea. So
probably. Yeah.
But also, there is that small there's a small issue of the fact that she's married to Jesse Plemons, but cool.
Yeah, right.
Hey, good for him. Good for him, bro.
Good for him. Yeah, I mean,
they're like every movie together.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, good
They're definitely having,
for you. Yeah. And how was it? Oh,
with Kristen Dunst, probably amazing.
We definitely having redheaded children. But
I want to see that new movie she's in that's coming out soon.
They're both in Civil War. Jesse Plemons is in that movie too.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
That movie will be the scariest movie of the year. Like, I can't believe they're releasing that in our climate right now. It's like crazy.
Yeah. But Jacob, what are you going to vote for?
Yeah, this is a tough matchup because I really dig Spider-Man 2. I think it's the best of that original trilogy, but I also think Back to the Future is the best of its trilogy. And Back to the Future is also in my top 10, so that's kind of the pushing it over the edge for me. But yeah, no, these are two great movies. I wish both of them could move on, but I have to go Back to the Future here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chris?
This is tough for me because I love Spider-Man, but Back to the Future is so damn good. I'm gonna have to go with that one.
Yeah, and Austin.
Yeah, no disrespect to Spider-Man 2. It's great, still, one of those gold standard movies for comic book films. What you can do with it, but Back to the Future is like a top 15 movie, so can't vote against that in this one. So. Go with Back to the Future, and a great poster as well. Another great poster.
I do posters.
We got Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, go to hell.
What?
Nostalgia overdose right here.
Jason Goes to Hell is not on here.
Yeah.
Wolfman.
Wolf, we're down to you.
Drag Me to Hell is not on this on this chart.
Yeah.
But no, both of these are fine. I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit a little later in life when I was like more like preteen or so, or early teenager, because my mom was very picky about me watching it when I was too young, so because of reasons. But with TMNT, yeah, this movie I watched a lot as a kid. I adored this film. And which one is it? Is it the original, right?
Yeah, the OG one.
Yeah.
We had Secret of the Ooze was actually in the bigger tournament. It actually won a tournament as well, but no, this is the 1991.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so for this one, just because it's been around with me longer and I have seen it more times and have a lot of fun with it, and my boy Sam Rockwell is in there, I would say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there you
go. All right.
Yeah, I wonder, like, I was just kind of thinking about this, but there's enough movies to do movies with the swear word and stuff.
With the what? You broke up completely during whatever you were about to say. What?
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say that I wonder if there's enough movies to do movies with a swear word in the title. Do like From Hell, Drag Me to Hell.
I don't think hell is not a swear word. It's a noun, or like what?
Yeah,
What's considered
hell is not a curse word.
Well, it can be used. It depends on the way you
can be
use
used.
it.
No, it's not. I disagree completely.
It's like saying damn or like
Hell
saying
is not a
prick or
curse
something.
word.
It's like one of the lighter curse
what
words.
in the hell?
But
That
definitely
is,
a curse word.
No, it's
We
not.
don't think it's shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go look it up in the dictionary and see if it says curse word. It probably
I'm
does.
gonna look it up and see.
Let's watch that Netflix series, The History of Swear Words.
I mean, hell's been a curse word ever since I was a kid. What do you mean?
If you live in like a Mormon community, of course they consider it a cuss word, and everybody else's society doesn't.
Yeah,
it's silly. Because
no,
just use it as a location. So that's silly. So
you don't consider it a curse word.
I don't at all.
It's sort of like how if you use a phrase like okay, maybe it depends on, because technically cunt isn't a cuss word, but technically it's like if you use it then in a derogatory way towards someone, then it can be used in a way that's like that sort of like a cuss word. That's
Austin. Don't
let's
you
say
have
an
trivia
ass.
in
You
an
can
hour?
call
I
a
do have
donkey an
trivia
ass.
now.
You can say,
I got trivia in 50 minutes. Let's move it along. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Come on, let's go.
Roger
you guys
Rabbit
started
sounds
arguing,
good.
not me.
No, but you had a dumb point. Roger Rabbit.
Okay. Jacob.
Who's next? Jacob. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's tough too. Like, this is again going back to the childhood. Roger Rabbit's like the standard when you think of hybrid live action animation, but TMNT is one of those that I've rewatched countless times. Just a little bit more than Roger Rabbit, so I've got to go with Turtles.
And Chris, what the hell are you gonna vote for?
Jesus, language.
Say it as a cuss word.
Chris. Well,
Stop cursing.
Don't say Chris.
That was not referring to a place.
Pretty easily voting for damn turtles.
Oh no, damn is what beavers build, so that's not a cuss word.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and an ass is in the Bible. It's a donkey.
Yes.
So that
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
count either. None of those count.
People don't have
Donkey does
assholes.
shit.
Well,
Yeah.
God damn it, curse it to hell, and voted for Roger Rabbit. Jordan.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll vote for TMNT. Like those movies hold a special place for me. So, and I grew up with those, and not as much Roger Rabbit. Last time I went to Disneyland, this is how old I was. They were building the Roger Rabbit ride. They're building it, and that ride's old now. So,
Right,
but anyways, yeah, TMNT.
TMNT, and we're going to Aliens and Con Air. Richie.
Yeah, I think one's more guilty pleasure than the other. I mean, Con Air is ridiculous, and I love it.
Aliens is a better movie. Oh, this is tough. God damn.
Not that tough.
Go to hell.
See, he wasn't cursing at you. He was just telling you to go somewhere. See?
Yeah,
So,
right.
It's nice this time of year. Aliens.
But it's not very nice. Nice way to say it. but Jacob?
Austin, wouldn't it be fun if the final matchup was our number one movies going up against each other?
Yeah, that would.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
What about our number
It's
one
not my
movie?
favorite
Oh,
movie.
wait.
It's Chris Scott's favorite movie, Chris.
That's right. Your favorite
I got
movie won
voted
his
out
episode.
That's right.
Yeah, Chris.
I love Con Air, but Aliens is amazing, and Paul Reiser is just incredible in there. So I got to go with that one.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, Con Air is a great guilty pleasure. I've seen it many, many times, but come on, it's Aliens.
I need to still pre-order that on 4K, but I did pre-order True Lies on 4K.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So they're both like really good movies for like character work. Like the character work is just like I mean they just create really fun characters. But I think probably I like the characters a little more in the Aliens. Just Michael Biehn and Bill Paxton and even
wait, Austin, have you been? Have you gone? Did you go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he voted quick because I mean it's pretty obvious. and then also like Private Vasquez, Jeanette Goldstein, she's great too. There's a lot of cool characters, and I'll go with Aliens. Yeah.
It's True Lies on 4K now. Have they finally released it?
It's coming out soon. It's in March.
Yeah.
All right,
They're
cool.
releasing Abyss, True Lies, and Aliens all in 4K, but I'm hearing weird things about the transfers, like they used AI to finish it, which does not.
Well, James Cameron does not have good transfers, as we've been with Terminator 2 and a few other movies.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Isn't that against the like contracts that they just went on strike for? Don't use AI.
Well, no, that's more about performances and stuff, not like using it to assist in transfer. But No, Wolf.
Okay.
So yeah, Con Air is a fun guilty pleasure movie as well. Like, yeah, it's a blast. But Aliens, it's in my top 128 of all time. This film is just iconic, quotable. Game over, man. Game over. Like it's great. So like, yeah, I gotta go Aliens.
And she has the best swear word of all. Get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah, get away from you. Oh no, it's a female dog. That's not a cuss word. It's just calling that alien a female dog. It's saying, hey,
dog.
Hey, Jacob, you get to vote first. What are you going to vote for?
Yeah, we got Billy Madison and T2.
Just put T2 through. Like it's
T2.
Well, we got to go around. We got to go around because it's a
it
formality. So, Jacob, what you got? I know what you're voting for, but what you got?
It's not Billy Madison.
Yeah, I know. Chris.
I'm gonna go with Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got something in my eye.
I do like Billy Madison, but T2 is higher on my personal list. So T2.
Well, I know you're in a hurry, but let me tell you the story about the puppy who lost its way really quick. I'm gonna go with
Today, Junior.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Billy Madison here because I have it ranked higher on my 128. Wolf.
Here what I'm saying. Billy Madison. Jacob, you and I will share in our hatred of this movie. So, yeah, not a Billy Madison fan at all. T2 is arguably one of, if not the greatest action movie ever made. Like this film is phenomenal. Transcended just the action genre. It was just it's in my top 64 of all time. It's absolutely brilliant. So I will go T2.
Well, we've already got a Terminator movie in here.
And
have them both go up against each other.
Great. Yeah, awesome. This is what we said last time. Great. They're both awesome.
We don't have any Adam Sandler movies yet.
You get out there and you find that fucking dog. Terminator.
Yeah,
we've already had an Adam Sandler movie. We've already had an Adam Sandler movie like referenced in this movie, okay, or in the stream with "Reign Over Me." All right, so
Terminator 2 is my favorite movie. It won my tournament.
Yeah, it won his tournament, so he has to.
Yeah,
it's like an obligation.
Like an obligation, at least in the first round, you have to.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I got
Ooh.
Django Unchained and Infinity War. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Chris.
I'm gonna go Django Unchained. This is not that difficult for me, actually. I love Django Unchained.
Yeah.
Phenomenal movie.
Austin.
This is quite tough because these are both like top 50 movies. I think Infinity War is probably the best MCU movie overall. Love it way more than Endgame. The Thanos stuff is amazing. But goddamn, Django Unchained's, on any given day, my top Tarantino movie between that and Hateful Eight. This one's very, very tough. I might slightly go Django. Jordan?
Yeah. I think I gotta go Infinity War just because like the ending gave me like a crazy visceral reaction where I hated it and then I thought about it more and I rewatched it and I loved it and then it's like back and forth and even some actors like Tom Holland's given like an Oscar worthy performance when he's like, I don't want to go Mr. Stark, and like it gets you emotional. But then he did movies like Cherry and like bad movies that aren't that good. So I'll go with Infinity War, but it is close.
He references aliens in Infinity War, so I'll give him props for that.
Yeah, that is true.
You ever see that really old movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back in Civil War.
Infinity War, I remember just, being, when I saw it the first time, I was like blown away by it. I have a few issues with it overall, but I like it more than Endgame because at least technically the events of Infinity War aren't going to get fucked up by the MCU now, but the events of Endgame are probably going to get fucked up by the MCU. So, but with Django Unchained, obviously as a Tarantino guy, that's just one of my favorite Tarantino movies of all time. I adore it. This film is just one of the greatest Westerns I've ever seen. And since one Tarantino movie has already been taken off as this, and I will advocate for another Tarantino movie to get on there, and I will say Django. So,
Richie.
Yeah, it's tough. Avengers Infinity War is one of my favorite MCU films, one of my favorite Marvel films in general. It's great. Great ending here. Django is one of my favorite Tarantino films. So it's tough. I am also probably going to go slightly for Django. I've rewatched it more.
All right.
Jacob.
Yeah, I think this is the one time where I'm not gonna go with the number of times I've watched the movie, because even though I've watched Infinity War more, every time I've watched Django, it's crept up my list, and it's actually in my top 10 now. I think Django is incredible, so I'm gonna go with Django Unchained.
All right, there we go, Django Unchained. Boom. All right, let's do it, guys. It is time. We've reached the end.
Now, is there anyone out there who wants to go fast? Anybody?
I want to go fast.
Hey, get him a suit. Hurry up, let's go. Hustle up.
All right, so let's get our Elite Eight. Let's get our ultimate super tournament fights winner here, because we are in the Sweet 16 now. So the winners of all these matches will make the Elite Eight for all of our.
What we've been building for 3 years, guys.
Yeah. All right, so you got to make some tough decisions here. The Matrix versus Lion King. I'm up first. I'll take the Matrix. Jordan.
I'll take the Matrix. Yeah.
All right.
Wolf.
Oh shoot! In this case, I'll take the Lion King.
Right. Richie.
Jacob, can you put your hands over your ears?
Earmuffs.
I have headphones on.
That's right. Yeah.
Take out your headphones and then put your hands over your ears.
Yeah. Just plug it. But Lion King. I didn't think it.
Yeah. Jacob.
Lion King.
And Chris.
Lion King.
Okay. All right.
Making the poll.
Wow. It is. Yeah. All right. Interesting. Okay.
A little surprising but not really with this group, I guess.
This one sucks. This one sucks for me. But Mummy and Mary Poppins, Jordan.
This one's Austin's nightmare, but you got time to think about it. Yeah, I'll go the Mummy here. Wolf.
So I guess you're saying. I guess you could say this matchup is making Austin want to go cry to his mummy. Sorry.
Oh, boo!
Oh, sorry. I meant to say. Anyways.
Sorry, we didn't consult the comedian for a joke.
Yeah.
But no, I'll go the Mummy. So,
okay. Richie.
Where's my big cane? And pull up the stage.
Yeah, right.
The Mummy.
Okay, Jacob.
Mary Poppins.
All right, Chris.
The Mummy.
One anyway, so I'll say the Mummy. Why not?
Yeah.
So there you go. Mummy.
The Mummy.
The Mummy is a sneaky favorite in a lot of tournament fights, so I'm always pleasantly surprised by that. All right, there you go.
Hey, Austin, you remember when I said our favorite movies could go up against each other?
It wouldn't have won anyways. I was already outvoted by the time we got there, so it wouldn't have mattered.
It was nice. My new favorite movie is The Lion King. The Dream's still alive.
Yeah. You're still there. Hey, that's one of your top threes of all time. You still got hope. Jurassic Park and the Terminator. Wolf.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, yeah. Jurassic Park.
Take all 10 seconds, Richie.
Yeah. She.
Oh, this sucks. So many penises.
The next celebration show, the clips are going to be fantastic.
Yeah, right.
Terminator.
I love the washing the balls episode.
Yeah, right. All right, so we're doing Terminator, Jacob.
You give me the countdown.
All right, let me get my countdown clock. Hang on.
You have a countdown clock? What's that?
Jurassic Park.
Okay. All right, Chris.
Wow. Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Yeah, Jurassic Park. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be Jurassic Park.
I always advocate for Terminator, though, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, Jurassic Park. All right, so let's go Wind River, The Thing. Richie.
The Thing.
Jacob.
I'm legitimately going to Wind River.
Yeah. Chris.
I'm going to go The Thing.
Yep. Austin.
The Thing.
Yeah, if you go to Wyoming in that snow, you might find the Thing running around there somewhere. So I'll go with The Thing. Wolf.
Okay, so here's the thing. They're both snowy, but they're both snowy environment movies. That's what I was gonna say, which is actually kind of interesting. They're up against each other. But yeah, I gotta go with The Thing. I'm sorry, Wind River was great while it lasted. But
yeah, my dad grew up where Wind River is based. And it was about negative 30-degree mornings. We have to go and milk cows on the farm in the morning.
Unfortunately, it's a snow movie with Jeremy Renner, which is kind of unfortunate.
I know.
All right, going over to the
Too
two
soon,
towers.
Richie. Too soon.
The Raid and the Two Towers. So we'll start with Jacob.
Which one do I think would be more fun to see in the poll? The Raid.
Yeah.
Which one deserves to be in the poll?
Also the
I'm
Raid.
going to go with Lord of the Rings, Two Towers.
Yeah.
They both deserve to be there, Wolf.
Yeah.
The Raid.
Yeah. We've only got one Lord of the Rings tournament movie in this tournament, and it's in my opinion, the best one. So I'll go Two Towers. Wolf.
Two Towers, baby. Come on.
Yeah. Richie.
The Raid.
Ooh, it's a tie, and it goes to Richie.
The Raid.
You're doing this to piss me off. Come on.
Oh no, you didn't.
I would have laughed if you went the rings.
Yeah.
Not all the rings. Rings of
No,
power.
no, we're not putting through the 2017 Rings movie from
Rings. No. One
Another
of our worst movies of all time.
Another tough one. Got The Social Network and Back to the Future. Chris.
Back to the Future.
Yeah. Austin?
The one I've won more trivia for. Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Still calling you out, Moose. If you see this, quit ducking me on this Back to the Future match. You ducked me for a year.
Yeah.
Hey, if Beavis
Yeah,
and Butthead
right.
says no, Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
He's afraid. Oh yeah, he's got the shirt that I got him. Yeah. I'll go Back to the Future. Wolf.
Back to the Future. Yeah.
Richie.
If it wasn't for a social network, I wouldn't be talking to you guys. The Social Network.
Yeah. Imagine if you had a time machine, what you could do. Jacob.
Back to the Future.
All right, Back to the Future. Mix it in there. An all-timer. Got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Aliens. Me, Aliens, obviously. Jordan.
Yeah, just looking at the comment section. Remember when we used to get porn bots in there? Should have put a clip of that in there, but we got an anime bot.
I know, I already booted that one, so it's fine. Yeah, it's been a while since we had a bot, though, like a random one. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's how you know you
I think YouTube's gotten better about it, but yeah, for as much as I love turtles, like much as I like turtles, I gotta go with Aliens. I think it's just a better movie. Wolf.
Yeah, Aliens.
Okay.
Richie.
Much like the show Ancient Aliens, the answer is always Aliens.
Yeah. Jacob.
I'd go Turtles.
Yep. Chris.
Aliens is so good, but yeah, I'm gonna guess some of the Turtles. I love that movie so much.
I'm going to give both of you
Yeah.
the stare.
Yeah.
I'll dare you, but it's okay because Aliens still won. All right,
Yeah,
so
right.
Aliens is in the poll.
I still need to buy Aliens on 4K. The movie's phenomenal.
Going down to T2 and Django. Another tough one. Jordan.
Oh man, yeah, this is tough, but I'll go with T2. Man, but it's really close. Wolf.
I literally can't remember. Did Terminator win the last half?
No, it didn't.
No.
Okay. That shows how my brain is. Well, because the other Terminator movie, shoot, I don't know which one to go for here. I'm conflicted. Shoot. Okay, whatever. The Tarantino fan of me would say Django, so I'll go Django.
Yeah. Richie.
I'll go T2, Train Spotting 2, which is also called T2 for some reason. Terminator 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Ross, we weren't talking about Turtles 3.
Turtles 3 was not in this tournament.
No. Yeah. He just likes to point out random facts.
Yes.
Jacob.
Django.
Okay. Chris.
I'm gonna go with T2.
Yeah.
Man, Django, and I'll put it to Jacob for the tiebreaker. Make a vote again.
It's okay. Like I said, Django's top 10, so I'm going Django.
All right, Django is always a sneaky good movie on tournament fights. Okay, so we got some Tarantino. All right, so got our lead 8 sets. Let's just see which one takes the whole thing. Going
Do you have
back
2
over.
Tarantino in there, or is it just 1?
No, just
No, because Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's our lone Tarantino.
All right. Lion King versus the Mummy. Wolf.
The Lion King.
Okay. Richie.
I don't think I can be silly here now, Jacob, and I don't feel bad about it.
It's not silly to vote for the Lion King. What are you talking about?
No, that's not what I meant. You fucking don't put my mummy.
Yeah.
So angry.
Jacob.
Act like voting for the Lion King is a silly thing to do because it's a.
I didn't. But say that it doesn't.
Hey, it's my time. It's my time, and I'm going to vote for the Lion King.
Yeah. Chris.
I agree. Lion King's a great movie. Definitely not silly at all. So fuck off.
Oh,
now that's a curse word.
Yeah.
Wait. And all the what did you vote for again? Sorry, I
Lion
missed it.
King.
Lion King. Okay, just make sure. The Mummy. Jordan.
Yeah. Like which? Yeah, I'll go with the Mummy. Yeah.
Okay, it's a tie, and we scooted up to Chris Scott.
Lion King, baby.
Ooh,
That's
Jacob.
we
That's
brought it through
saved by
there.
the
It's probably not
tiebreaker.
gonna last very far, but
Okay, let's see. Jurassic Park
Nope,
and the
not
Thing.
against one of these two for me at least.
All right. Well, our Richie is up next, I believe. Yeah.
The Thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Jacob.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Chris.
The Thing.
I'll go Jurassic Park. Jordan.
Yeah. You got raptors on this island? You said you got raptors? I'll go with Jurassic Park. Wolf.
Is there a pass button? This is how
Yeah.
Oh, I have one of those.
Because this
Thing is, for as great as the Thing is, I can't think of like any quotes from that movie. I don't know.
Hey, I always quote it. I'm like, yeah, fuck you too. That's whenever the thing roars,
yeah,
and he
this
throws the
helps.
dynamite at him at the end. And then
Yeah,
runs
that's
out,
true.
like and then there's a few of them. So,
Let's just sit here for a while, see what happens.
okay, yeah, that's another great quote. So, so just because it's barely higher on my top 128, I'll go to the Thing. Right.
Yep.
Okay. Damn it, we have a tie. Shit. And it's me. God damn
It's
it.
you. Oh. Come on.
I got much more of a history with Jurassic Park, so I gotta go Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I know. Sorry, it just is what it is. All right. The Raid and Back to the Future on the other side. Jacob.
Back to the Future.
All right. Chris.
Chris.
Back to the Future.
Yeah, I gotta go Back to the Future.
Yeah. Hello, McFly. Hello. Let's go Back to the Future. Jacob. I mean, sorry, Wolf.
Back to the
Oh, I
Future.
even said that. Yeah. All right.
Spite vote for Two Towers, Back to the Future.
Yeah. Richie.
No spite vote. The Raid, but I'm alone. I'm a lonely man. Chris, just move on.
All right.
BTTF.
Aliens and Django. Chris.
Aliens.
Yep.
Okay. Aliens.
Yep. I'll go Aliens. Wolf.
Django Freeman. Django.
Yeah. Richie.
Aliens.
Yep. And Jacob.
I would have went Django.
All right, it's close.
Ooh.
But aliens into the final
Aliens.
four. All right, so
All right.
hell of
Here we go.
an all-timer final four. Hey, you know what? An appropriate final four for this episode, I will say, and all different movies. So, yeah, good final four here. Jurassic Park and The Lion King on the left side. I got to go JP. Jordan.
Yeah, I got to go Jurassic Park. Wolf.
Yeah, I have even fonder memories of Jurassic Park as a child, so I'd say Jurassic Park.
Yep. Richie.
Can you feel the love tonight? Like it.
Okay. You didn't fake us out that time. Jacob.
I thought it was a kid.
No, that would have been silly. The line.
Yeah. Chris.
The Circle of Life, Lion King.
Austin. Oh, you said Jurassic
I went
Park
first.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
we got a tie.
we have another tie, and it goes up to Jordan.
Sorry, I got to do it. Jurassic Park is just a movie that means a lot to me. So, Jurassic Park.
Well, you know.
To be fair, Jacob, he would have voted for Jurassic World Dominion over Lion King as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know,
And I'll hold up my character from both movies. My
This is gonna be, and with that statement, this is going to be my last episode of Tournament Fights.
See, the thing is he thought the Lion King had too many animated lions in rooms talking. So,
Well, there's no rooms in the Lion King, like 0 rooms.
But
All
they're
right.
still basically talking all the time.
Yeah.
All right. On the other side, Back to the Future and Aliens. Jordan.
Yeah, they're both in my 128, but sorry, Austin, I gotta go Back to the Future. Wolf.
Yeah, just because it's a little higher in my top 128, I'll go Back to the Future.
Yep. Richie.
Aliens.
Yeah. Jacob.
Back to the Future.
Chris.
Aliens.
I'll go Aliens. So we have another tie, and it starts back over with Wolf.
Ooh, yeah, I'll stick with Back to the Future. So,
all right.
Wow.
All right. So,
right.
Back to the Future versus Jurassic Park.
Two of the greatest like movie scores of all time, right here.
Movie scores. One is Steven Spielberg directed. One is Steven Spielberg produced.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and all kinds of parallels here. So,
God,
basically. All right, so to become the all-time tournament fight winner, Wolfman, you're back down to start with you. What do you got?
Jurassic Park. Let's go.
Yep. Okay. Richie.
Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Jacob.
I'd go Back to the Future.
All right.
Chris.
This is so. You know what? I'll wear my Back to the Future shirt. I'm going that route.
Okay.
Austin.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, the last 3 movies, Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, Aliens, all in my top 15, 20. Yeah, so all amazing. I'll go Jurassic Park.
Yeah, the thing is, like,
let's go.
If this were Jurassic Park 2, Back to the Future 2. I said it backwards. If it was Jurassic, I keep saying it. Back to the Future 2. That's what I'm trying to say. If it was that, I have that ranked higher. But thing is, Steven Spielberg got real effing dinosaurs for that movie. I'm going Jurassic Park. You can fight me on that. Those things are real.
All right. So the all-time tournament fight winner, appropriately enough, is Jurassic Park. And I have news with that win, because all of these still count in the overall tournament fight counts and whatnot. Jurassic Park is now our very first, and it is in the lead, a 4-time tournament fight winner.
Holy shit.
In the top of the pack. Because we had the top of the things we had. Truman Show, Infinity War, and Jurassic Park were all 3-time winners at the top of the pack as far as multi-time winners. Now, Truman Show has won 3 times previously. And now with this win, Jurassic Park is now the lone 4-time tournament fight champion.
When we get to 93 in the ladder series, it'll be a 5.
It'll win again. Yeah, it'll be a 5-timer. Get ready for that. But there you go. So Jurassic Park is your all-time tournament fight winner. Congratulations. So there we go.
So we have Ross and he champions Hook. Yeah, but yeah, that was awesome, guys. We finally got through 200 episodes. We'll probably do something similar when Tier Ranker gets to that. But the funny thing is, we started with Tier Ranker, and we way surpassed it on tournament fights, because I feel like there's just a little more you can do with tournaments. So we kind of went heavy on tournament fights. But so we'll see if it'll be a race for tournament fights to get to 300 and Tier Ranker to get to 2. We'll see which one makes it first. But we do have a new Tier Ranker series we're starting soon, which I'll talk about when it gets to my plugs. But we'll do some plugs, and that'll do it. So we'll start with Wolf.
But when we do get to 100 and 196 or so, whatever the number is, to have a 64 after the 128, kind of like what we've been doing, we'll do a tournament of those 64, previous winners when we get that as well. So just whenever we do get there, that'll just be a singular tournament, not a 3-parter, obviously.
Yeah. And also, I encourage everyone to stick around to the final ending. There's a little something planned for the outro too. So
Yeah.
Way shorter. Way shorter.
Yeah, no, this was only like this was only no. This was only a minute. So yeah, just for the outro. Yeah, I don't even know what it is. Jordan just sent it to me. I haven't even looked. I haven't even looked at it.
It'll be worth the wait. But Wolf, where can we find you?
You can find me on my YouTube channel at Mega Movies. I will actually, right after this video is done, I will be filming a non-spoiler review for Dune Part 2 and then uploading it tomorrow for the channel, so you guys will be on the lookout for that. And then my spoiler review will be this weekend, so then you guys can check out my spoiler discussion for it that weekend. But and as far as plugging our monthly thing, our drinking game this month for March, just plugging it early. We're doing a Leprechaun Back to the Hood. We're going because we did In the Hood last time. We're going back to the Hood.
But good news for anybody who was wondering. Next February, we're definitely doing a drinking game for Madam Web. That shit's happening.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that movie's bad enough to do, so we're gonna do it next February.
Yeah.
As long as we both don't die of alcohol poisoning before next year.
At this point,
take a shot whenever there's a Pepsi product placement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anytime they say
Pepsi Cola,
spider people or spider,
people,
whatever people.
Yeah.
Exactly. Take a shot.
when she's fiddling with the can randomly at the barbecue.
I wonder if I'm going to drink this Pepsi. I wonder. I'll just hold it right here.
Whenever there's odd nods to remind you that you're watching somewhat of a Spider-Man movie, even though it's not. It's like, oh, his name is Ben Parker, and this.
I wonder what we're going to name our kid.
Yeah. So
anyways, but yeah.
But yeah, that's just some of the stuff I have coming up on the channel that you guys can check out. So be sure you subscribe. So
yeah, sounds good. And Richie, what do you have going?
Yeah, you can catch me on Tier Ranker tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow.
That should be fun. And
another tough episode, another championship episode. So two championship episodes.
So it'll be tough. Then I'm on Tournament Players Tier Ranker. I think I'll be on the whenever the TV show battle is between you and Zach Shelton.
It's coming up.
Lonely Marks. We will. I think it'll just be me, Jacob, and JPO for this one. We'll just recapping. Recapping Elimination Chamber from Australia. Or if you're R-Truth.
Hey, Richie, do your best Australian accent for us.
How are you going?
Do you want me to do it?
Australia, or if you're R-Truth from Austria, apparently. That was pretty funny. Good show. Good show. So you can check out there, and we'll do our predictions for Revolution because pay-per-view that never starts. Got to pay-per-view. But it's also going to be a good show. The third man in the meaty man match, Austin, is Lance Archer. So
where's he been? Anyways, but okay.
I don't know. That should still be a good meaty match.
He just shows up when he needs to.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That should be fun, and I'll be. I think I'm in a Lights Out Championship match coming. I think we're filming on Saturday, so check that out. So
that's cool. Nice, sounds good. Jacob, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me here. Don't have much going on in the near future. I'll be on Lonely Marks, like Richie said. Where we had spoilers, we had another 3-way tie for first place in our predictions, so that's fun. But then tomorrow night, you can catch me over on the Pierce Co. doing a countdown with JPO. We'll be counting down 2003 movies, which we've tried to plan for the last 2 months.
Fun.
Finally getting to it.
Nice. Well, cool. Sounds good. And Chris, where can we find you?
So let's see. Right off the top of my head, I'm going to promote. Well, I'm going to be on a show tomorrow night here on this channel, so I'm pretty proud of that. But you can find me over on Instagram at Casablanca Kid 84. and also over on TikTok at ConstantBlockKid84.
Yeah.
And just watched a movie that I think is going to surprise somebody with my take on it. I was kind of late to it. Yeah. The Marvels. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Don't tell me you like. Don't tell me you liked it.
Don't tell me you liked it.
That's awesome.
Holy shit!
It's
Oh
Austin's
god
favorite
damn it!
movie.
Holy shit!
We can talk to Malcolm about it. He loved it.
I love that movie.
Yeah, but
Madam, I haven't even seen it yet.
yeah, but Austin.
You can find me not rewatching the Marvels when it drops on Disney Plus. Skipping that one thoroughly. Yeah,
it's on there.
God, oh, is it? But yeah, no, I mean, I'm just here mostly, on this channel the rest of the week. Don't have a lot else outside of the channel. If you listen closely at AEW Revolution, you might be able to hear me because I'll be there live.
Nice.
So listen real closely. You might be able to hear me on the broadcast. And then I'll be taping a horror match soon, a few other things. But yeah,
that's awesome.
No, just mostly here. Doing my thing, my co-hosting duties as usual. So tune in here and you can find me.
Yeah.
Well, there's a riff. Who's that coming from the crowd? I recognize that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, I tried to go on Peacock over the weekend to watch more episodes of Ted because that show's great. But then the Elimination Chamber popped up, and I watched that, and I got to skip through about an hour of pregame commentary. That was nice. I just skipped all that. And
Yeah, you got to do that.
Went right to the action. Yeah, but it was pretty fun though. Yeah, they do some really cool stuff with it. But yeah, and you can find us on the social media at Movie Hero 2121 and at Jordan 83616. Either one of those. You can find them all down in the description. But we're also on in the Schmodown Friends and Family group on Facebook. That's actually a big one where we post a lot. And if you have any project you're working on or anything you want to promote, you can go there and in that group and post your heart's content, and we'll share it out, and we'll support you. We'll get people to subscribe, all that stuff. And then we are going to be having the first match of the Seen and Heard movie trivia tournament that's happening on Wednesday at 9 p.m. So we got a match, which I wish I had the matches pulled up, but just tune in to see it because I thought I could pull it up quick, but it'll be between Chad Webb, Zach Shelton, Jordan Owens, and Jacob Cameron. That's it. So yeah, we'll be doing that, and then we'll have more probably whenever the next people are just available to schedule it. So we'll hopefully within the next like 2 weeks or so, something like that, and then we'll also be doing a exhibition match if anyone wants to be a part of it. It'll be best drinking movies, meaning movies where people drink a lot, or there's scenes in bars. So, and you're welcome to drink yourself on that match if you want.
Do a drunk.
Yeah, like
every time you get an answer wrong, you got to
make some drunk trivia. Yeah.
So, well, Jordan's not going to drink, but he'll probably make me as the co-host. I'll probably end up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll drink for us, and then the scenes will just be scenes where they're actually either in the bar or drinking. Though it'll be those scenes specifically.
Well, see, what you can do is every time someone gets an answer wrong, they take a drink. If there's ever a dirty sweep, then Austin has to take a drink.
Yeah. There you go. Which could potentially
a dirty sweep or a clean sweep. I have to take
or
a drink.
Clean sweep. If
Yeah, right.
Any type of sweep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. But and let's see, we do have a Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/moviehero, you can find the extended schedule that goes out about 4 months, and if you want first dibs on signing up for that, and then we have some exclusive podcasts over there that you can check out. And I'm getting ready to upload some more, and that's something that like I'll need to talk to you guys at some point about doing another podcast we can put up on Patreon. But I was thinking maybe something to do with the movie scores or soundtracks maybe, but we can talk off air. But we will be doing a wheel of movies, but because of the trivia match, I'm going to push it back 1 week, so it'll be the next week. I'll spin the wheel, and then we'll do that, and then we are going to do an episode of our show Recast, which we've had sort of like a like mini hiatus from it because Brian Nussbaum is part of that, and he's in Las Vegas for a week. So whenever he gets back, we'll schedule that. So
getting high on cocaine and hitting in
cocaine and hookers, my friend.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What else do you do in Vegas?
With his mom and dad. He's doing it with them.
Yeah.
They're all hanging out together.
What else are you doing with your mom and dad? I don't know. That's what I know.
You're gonna hit the strip club and all that. Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but and then what we have coming up for tier ranker and tournament fights. So we mentioned that we have our best movies with one word titles championship tomorrow for tier ranker. So we'll be tackling that, which is going to be a really tough one. Some all timers on there, and then I'll be doing my after the 128 on Friday. So I'll try to get
maybe if Jordan will ever send me his list so I can make that bracket, I'll be happy to put that together.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to send it to you like at some point tomorrow. It might be later in the day because I got to finalize some things, but I'll get it to you. And then we will be doing our next ladder series will be best movies of 2004. So that'll be the next year we're going to tackle. And then let's see, we'll be doing our last iteration of our best geek character series to determine the best geek characters of all time, and it'll be best fantasy sci-fi characters. So that's coming up, and then the following month will be our championship of all the different fandoms, the geek fandom characters. And then I'll also be facing off against Zach Shelton on our favorite TV shows of all time. So we're getting into some TV stuff. There'll be a few of them coming up through the next few months, but and then we'll have another movie hero mystery tournament where we just spin the wheel 64 times, and then the first 64 movies to pop up will be in a mystery tournament of just all of our favorites. So those are always tough also. And then Austin will be doing his after the 128, so he'll have that coming up soon. In our next,
it's gonna be nothing but Godzilla movies. So you guys can get the Godzilla tournament.
Sure, yeah. I mean, yeah. If you love them that much, then sure, yeah.
It's great.
But our next actor,
no, that's the birthday mystery tournament. You guys are just gonna be blindly voting on Godzilla movies.
Yeah. That one looks cooler than that one.
Yeah, right. I'll pull all those dope posters.
Yeah. Yeah, but our next actor versus tournament is going to be Jack Black versus Ben Stiller movies. So got that one. And then Austin will be doing a mystery tournament for his birthday, a mystery speed tournament with a little bit of a twist, which we haven't revealed what the twist is, which we will when it comes closer to that, or maybe on the day of. And then we have the best movies from 64 great directors. We took 64 great or popular directors, and we're going to do their one of each of their best movies. And then Jacob Barber, for his birthday, will be doing a music tournament, which you someone told me if you want to do best music artist or best album, but you still got some time to kind of think on it. You know, it's a little bit away, so just let me know whenever you decide, and I'll just throw in just a couple of bonus ones. Austin and Jacob will actually be doing a battle of their favorite TV shows, so that's soon. And then
I watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, and then we'll be starting our next tier ranker series soon in April, which will be best TV show decade series. That's coming up too. So we'll be doing a lot more TV on this channel. So yeah, but I think that's gonna do it for us though tonight. So thanks again, guys. This was a big episode, culminating in after literally 3 years of doing this show and 200 episodes. So we'll be back at it at 300 and see what happens. So but for Michael the Wolfman Wyndham, for Richie Goodacre, for Jacob Barber, for Chris Scott, for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan the Movie Hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
All right, make sure you see my belly. Ready?
Okay. Yes, there you go.
Yes!